Okay, there we go. And we are live. Happy Friday. Yay, everyone.
And the doctor will see you now.
We are live. Who's the doctor?
So I put my gloves on. Exam.
For my what?
Your exam. Your weekly exam now.
Oh, wow. I didn't study. How is everyone this evening?
Just peachy. Y'all, look what we're fixing to use. Can y'all read that?
Well, you've got it turned to the side. Oh, now the glitter's in it. It's Atomic Spicy Pickles from Aldi.
Sorta.
Well, yeah.
We have the pickle juice and the peppers.
Let me know if anybody has tried the Atomic Pickles from Aldi. I think they came out with them a couple weeks ago. But, yeah, they're really good. And he is just... we're going to kind of get started a little early on one thing because we want it to marinate in the fridge for a bit. So we're going to get started making our vinegar coleslaw. Okay. All right. I am so sorry about that, y'all. I don't know why it does that. Like every week, it seems like right at 6:30, it's like,
So yeah, I have just a little bit of pickle juice we're going to add to our coleslaw.
So thank y'all for that. I'm so sorry that happened. Again, I don't know why it does that.
Every week.
I know. Weird. So he is just slicing the peppers that were in with the pickles. And then what are we doing? What is this? You didn't do your intro.
World. Oh, yeah. Hey, you. Welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. We got a lot to do tonight.
Uh-huh. Welcome.
I am not a classically trained chef, but I am a self-taught home cook. I've studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my wonderful wife, the sensational Shelly Eats Steak, a.k.a. The Warden. Together we host what you're watching right now, the Friday Night Feast. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple little snacks, show y'all how to do it. We'll show you, and then we'll just spend the rest of the evening chewing the fat with all our friends in the Hungry Horde. We hope y'all going to tune in sometime. We look forward to this every single week.
We sure do. I hope we all do.
That's what we're going to do next week.
Right? Did we decide?
No. You said go to the list. I said, okay.
You know what? It's because Cinco de Mayo is coming up on the 5th, and next Friday is the 3rd, y'all. So, I mean, it just feels like we have to.
Right.
And then plus, the following, or not this Sunday, the next Sunday, we will be live this Sunday, but the following Sunday, we, since that will be Cinco de Mayo, we'll probably have something then too.
Yeah. You want to put this in the liquid or
No, in here.
And show them what you got right here.
So this is just some leftover from when we made it earlier this week. If you saw the short of some cabbage, and then he's also going to have, we have a little bit of minced jalapeno he's going to add.
Put all of it or part of it?
No, I thought you were going to do all of it.
So I thought we were going to put some of it in the butter.
Well, it's going to be pretty spicy with that harissa.
Okay.
All right. So we're just going to be making a vinegar-based coleslaw. So tell me the lid, please. No.
The other lid.
There you go. And then put that lid on that for right now. So tell me, what is your favorite coleslaw? Do you prefer a vinegar or a mayo-based coleslaw?
Oh, here. Your hands are clean. Dig that out for me, please.
Okay.
I'm going to really shock the world. And y'all, my favorite, honestly, is KFC's. I like the fine dice they do.
Oh.
I hate the long strands. Those really bother me. It's almost like the same, the hatred I have for spaghetti noodles. Back when I did eat pasta, I would never buy spaghetti long noodles. I always bought the little like rigatoni or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or the elbow macaronis or something like that. And I would use that for making my pasta dishes.
Okay. And then you're just going to cut a little bit of this off, right?
Yeah. Not even a quarter of it.
No. Just a little, because we already got some left over.
About there, right?
Yeah. And then that way you cut it the way you want it.
And then you're going to put that back up, and then this will be perfect. I'll just show them. See, that's about how much. Let's just stick it above the camera heat. That's real good.
Yeah. Did y'all see how much he's doing?
I'm not even going to wait. I just eyeballed it.
Okay. Well, let's read some comments while Heath is busy cutting that all up. So I saw Haley was here, and she said, I hope you enjoy your dinner. I don't know if I'll have time to join the live tomorrow or not. I have been super busy the past couple of months. Her baby boy was born on February 22nd.
Oh,
named
nice.
him Ashton.
Awesome.
Congrats, Haley.
Congrats.
That's so great.
I like that name.
Yeah. And I see Carrie is here, and he said the food in the trailer is so Gouda, and that's because the Horde makes some Gouda food. And he said 818 days of no coffee.
What, I feel like that's kind of like copyright infringement, because isn't that what we just watched?
Right, Matreya's Cheese Friday.
Yeah.
She had that sounded really good, y'all. And Carrie said, tomorrow I'll be at orientation for a company that helps veterans.
Awesome.
I'll be volunteering for IT and research. Way to go. And Patty's here.
Hey.
Patty said, hello, everyone. Hey, Patty.
Okay, I got an idea now.
Uh-huh.
We'll say. Let's do this right over the trash can. Because then if we do drop anything, it'll just go in the trash and all over the floor.
Okay.
You just hold the bowl off the end of it. And
Okay.
just sweep this off.
Might be too much for a bowl.
Smaller hands, Heath.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was asking in the beginning. Should we get a bigger bowl? We're going to need a bigger boat.
Do you want to add onion, or you want to leave it just with this stuff?
Just with this, honestly, now.
Yeah.
Will that even fit?
Maybe just do half of what you have left there. Maybe a little more. There you go. And maybe we just put that in another little bowl, right?
Okay.
Or a little baggie, or...
You know what? I know exactly what we're going to do.
Okay.
After you add this to it, we'll just put it in that container.
Okay. Well, can you hand me those things? So This is the rest of that pickle juice.
Watch your knife. I'll just sit down right there.
I did drink some of my pickle juice. Does anybody else drink their ferment brines or their pickle juice? Or am I the only crazy one? I'm just going to add a little more apple cider vinegar. I love vinegar stuff, so I do get a little heavy-handed. And then I'm just going to add some olive oil as a fat. I usually do 2-to-1 vinegar to the oil. And then what I'm going to do, I don't need the mustard yet. I thought the mustard was for the butter.
I thought it was for the coleslaw. I thought it was for the coleslaw.
Oh, well, do you want it in the coleslaw?
Nah, that's not. Did you not do that last time?
I just did vinegar and fat. That was it.
Okay, never mind.
And I'm just doing some fresh cracked pepper here.
And the reason why I'm still up, running around, I still got my gloves on, because I'm fixing to show y'all our entrees.
And then he'll probably put this in the fridge.
Yes.
And then we've got our Redmond's garlic salt, y'all.
That's how you have to
garlic.
say it too. Garlic salt, y'all.
Yeah, garlic salt, y'all. And I'm just going to add a good amount of this. That salt also helps soften the cabbage too. But I like my cabbage a little crunchy. How about y'all?
Yes. Only time I ever like it's wilted or whatever is when we're sauteing it.
Sometimes I find with the mayo, it does kind of get soft. So that's why I guess I like a vinegar. Okay. Now how...
You take that spoon and start up, or be all fancy like that and shake it. It's shake and bake and
shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, good. And then we're just going to set this in the fridge and let it kind of marry.
You want to do that? Or you want to put it in the freezer?
No, I want it in the fridge.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you want it super cold.
No, it's not about cold. I just want it to, like,
I like mine
infuse.
Cold, though. Please don't suggesting it.
Tweety Q Cat's here.
Howdy,
she
howdy,
said,
howdy.
It's horde time. Hi, Shelly Heath and the whole crazy horde. I love my Friday evenings here. Oh, that's so sweet, Lynn. Thank you. And Sharon said, good evening. Oh, hey, Sharon. Welcome back. And I see Mama Bear Lynette is here. And Lynette said, good evening, everyone. How are you? And Barely Be Good. Hey, Coda. Said evening, all. How are you doing?
So,
yes.
we do this next, right?
Yes.
I don't want to put that on there. And then we'll show them this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're making tonight, we are doing bacon wrapped chicken. I've called it chicken brochette and shrimp brochette, which is basically either one, chicken or shrimp. And we have some habanero cheese. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to slice one more.
Do you have any left at all?
We have this part left.
Yeah. I thought there was a little block in there. A little small one.
Of Asiago.
But if we use it, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, we'll get it out. Or get the bots. I don't. It's for the chicken. So what we're using for our cheese is Cabot's habanero cheese.
Yeah, we have this little guy. We'll just finish it tonight.
Okay. And so what you do, I call brochette because like at a Mexican restaurant, we'll order shrimp brochette, which is a butterfly shrimp with cheese and jalapeno and then bacon wrapped. And we're doing the same thing to the chicken. So we have chicken tenders. We sort of butterfly it, put the cheese, the slice of jalapeno, and then we wrap it all in bacon. And so on one of the, look, I'm so frugal with my little cheese here. You want me to use that knife real quick? Or
Yeah, well, I'm getting everything together so you can. I'm getting it closer.
Oh, okay.
So you can do it.
All right. And then
you'll hack a piece off and I can shove it in my face hole.
Really?
I love cheese.
All right. We'll do, you put that there. Doing that for there. That looks good for the other.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, y'all. And here's my little piece.
Uh-huh.
See my expensive cheese. I'm making it last.
I get to devour that tomorrow morning.
Okay. So, what he's going to do now, that's the shrimp. Are you going to start with the shrimp or
That's
the chicken?
why I'm asking you. That's why I'm showing it to you first.
I'd probably do the chicken first.
Yeah.
And then what you're going to need is a little paring knife so you can kind of butterfly the chicken. Now, one of them I did already kind of butterfly it, so I'll know when you pick it up. And I already put the bacon in there. We kind of pre-prep some of it because
it takes a little bit.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Oh, yes. They're marinated now.
Yes. And what did we, yeah, that one I already kind of butterflied. And then what did we marinate it in? Was it what did we choose?
Well, give me the line. You want to hand me that little knife and I'll do it again?
It's right here.
I know, but I didn't want to put the wet stuff on the wooden board.
Oh.
I honestly don't remember.
I'm thinking it was, now you don't cut all the way through, right?
I understand that.
Okay. I think that it was the ancho chili. And then you just grab one of the cheese.
Like so?
I put the cheese first and then the jalapeno on top to try to seal it in, kind of shove it in there, and then kind of fold the chicken around it and then just start wrapping it with the bacon. Really, and usually the bacon will, if you do it real tight, it'll kind of seal it together.
What we should have did to do this correctly was take a mallet to it and flatten it.
Oh, I didn't want to roll it.
And then it would make sure it stayed in there.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. So, Coda, how are you doing? And I see Kathleen is here. Hey, Kathleen. She said, good evening, everyone. How are you? And Sean is here. Hey, Sean. Yeah. Welcome back. How are you doing? Have you...
a good trip?
Yeah, have you adjusted back to the time difference?
Are you back to reality now?
I know. Ugh, that's the worst part, right?
Back to the continental time.
Right. And then just a reminder, channel members, tomorrow night is our cook-along. So that is tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. But, you know, we go for a while. And again...
These?
No, this right here.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
The other's for the shrimp. And let me know, you know, if you didn't get the email or something, you need to let me know. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, y'all. It's going to be so good. And I see Gigi's here. Good evening. Hey. She said, good evening, everyone. How are you? Carrie said, Heath and Shelly will be a big deal with those pickles. I mean, I hope so. Oh, Sharon said her YouTube keeps crashing. Oh, that's no fun. Well, it was probably when we went frozen. So you're good.
I don't know if it's actually you or us.
Okay, everybody, there we go. Okay, there. Lynette said you're back. Yay. Sharon said bottles blocking cutting board. Bottles.
Now, those bottles right there in front of you.
No, I don't think it was it was probably earlier.
When we first
Is
started.
It good now, Sharon? I hope it's good now. Yeah. And so then he's just putting it in there. And then now he's going to do the shrimp. And the shrimp's already been deveined and shelled, but he is going to have to butterfly it.
So the only thing we found wrong with this shrimp, when we decided to use these, they were listed in the HEB as jumbo.
Okay.
Now I'm fixing to show y'all.
Yeah, this is called jumbo shrimp.
This is jumbo.
That does not look like a jumbo shrimp to me.
No, this looks like medium at best.
I was like, jumbo? That's jumbo. I think they mislabeled. That's probably why they were cheap for $4.97 a pound.
That's still a little too high, I think.
Oh, you do?
For that size, yeah.
Well,
but
I mean, it's cheap for shrimp.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe I'm just being a little overcritical.
All right. 22 Cat said, it's okay, Heath. We all a big family here. No introduction needed. We know who you are.
Yeah, but what if you're new?
Yeah, what if we have somebody who's a first timer? If you're first time watching our live, please comment now and let us know. Let us know where you're from.
Because actually back in, I think it was 7th grade, I actually took a advertising class. And the rule they taught us was tell them what you told them, tell them again.
Oh.
That's how you get your point across. So if you're ever watching TV or even listening to the radio and you're the commercials, pay attention. They will do that. They will tell them what you told them, tell them again.
Now open it up because it should open all the way up almost. I just want to see. I did all the other ones. Okay. Oh, that's good. And usually, like when I was doing it, I could kind of feel when the connective tissue kind of broke apart, so that then I could open it up. I mean, Barely Began said, they're vinegar ones? No thanks. Mayo all the way. It's what, the Carolinas, I think, is who's famous for vinegar, coleslaw and stuff. And then each of these, there's
1 and 1.
1 and 1. Well, here, let me get the spicy stuff. And then what we'll do too, we've got this spicy harissa. Now, I got this at HEB, I think last week. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of, I forgot. I put my dirty hands on it earlier. And we're just going to put just a little bit, and then Heath will brush it all on there. Oh, the cheese fell out. That sucks. But yeah.
That's why I stab with a toothpick, and that doesn't happen. The toothpick holds it in place.
Oh.
But I'm already mucked up, so I can't reach my toothpicks.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I didn't. The other 11 of them, I didn't have that problem.
I know, but I do mine a little extra, remember?
And then Tweet TQ Cat said, mayo, 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 and preferably the mayo I make. I can't get enough of that stuff.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Well, and that is good. When you have nice, fresh mayo, it is delicious. Patty said, I agree. Fine diced coleslaw all the way. Right? That it is good. And then Mom Bear Lynette said, my grandma Olga used to make a creamy coleslaw with caraway seeds.
Oh, wow.
That is good. I like a caraway seed.
I would say brush all 4 of them, right?
Oh.
And then just carry this over there. I don't even need that other thing.
Well, except for the shrimp isn't going on yet.
Okay.
Remember?
All right. Well, I'll just put it in the bowl then.
Yeah. Yeah, even though. Okay, and there's the brush. Since the brush is already dirty, just use it. And you just really soak it in there. And it's kind of thick, so you really have to push it and it'll spread all out. So, yeah, I do love a good caraway seed. I forget about caraway sometimes, honestly. Terry's here. Hey, Terry. She said, Heath is so right. KFC has the best coleslaw.
Well, it's not so much the flavor, it's the cut. That's what I really prefer.
Yeah.
The way they dice it up and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What do you need help with?
Putting these little gloves on again.
Can you do it, or do you need my help?
I think I might need help because I'm putting these gloves on so I don't go mucking up all my stuff over there.
Yeah. And then we're going to need this butter a little bit because we're going to make a butter dipping sauce for everything.
Because I went to load these the other day and I'll put them on backwards.
All right.
Okay, you said put the shrimps back into the fridge, though, right?
Yeah. We'll do all the shrimp next.
We're done with this.
Yes. All right. It's a fly.
Okay, so I'm going to go throw these in the
yes.
fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just set that on top. I got it perfect. Right now. When I get the rest of this out.
So do you want to show him the plate?
Yes, I do. But
Carrie said he couldn't weigh the cabbage since it wasn't cheesy, right? Patty said, I like the brines more than whatever's in them. I know, right? That brine, it's always so good tasting. All right, so here's all the ones I prepped earlier, y'all.
This is annoying. Using the gloves and stuff.
Ooh, those look good.
Okay, we'll come around and show them. starting with.
That's the shrimp.
Okay.
And the jalapeno on top. And then we got some sausage there. And then spin a little bit more. And there's all the chicken ones.
So I'm going to load a bunch of these into the air fryer and put the rest in the fridge.
Yeah.
So entertain the troops.
Oh, I am. Mary T is here. She said, hello, 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 my friends. How are you, Mary T? And then Mom Bear Lynette said, my favorite vinegar brine food is pickled herring. You know, I don't think I've ever had that. Yummy. Been eating it since I was tiny little thing. Your thoughts? I've never actually had pickled herring. I mean, I would try it because I do generally love pickled stuff. So I'd definitely try it and just see, right? That's different. I've never tried it. Patty said, I always have to, yeah, should be like 4, right?
Yeah, just making sure.
4 chickens plus the 2 he did. So 6 chicken tenders, 2 sausages, and the jalapeno you could probably put in there too. And then we're going to do it at, ours seems to run high, so we leave it at 350 for about 10 minutes, or you can do 400, but I noticed ours seems to run hot.
So I got all the chicken, the sausage, and the peppers.
Awesome.
Because this is what I have left that does not fit.
Yes, which is the shrimp. Do you want to add these shrimp to that?
Yeah, and what I did, set it back down on that.
Uh-huh.
Take those 2 forks and then load those.
Oh, all right.
And then we don't have to worry about the gloves because we're just doing that. Those are like your tongs. And then if I'm just leaving these in there, do I really need the cover for it? I'm just going to put it in the fridge.
Oh, I guess not.
It's not going to be that long. Okay.
All right.
And then this stuff, like I said, this saran wrap can throw away and this other can go to the...
Yeah, and then the rest can be put back in the fridge too.
Right. Start doing some...
And then we can start on the butter dip soup.
Right.
And then, yeah, the 2. I'll move this over there. Patty said, I always have to pry the garlic and onion salt out of the containers. Community turns them into solid blocks. Yes. And I did that before we went live because I had to, I knew we were going to use it. So I went ahead and did that.
My favorite way to do that is just take a butter knife and dig on it.
Right. But I have heard basil, if you put a basil leaf in there, it's supposed to help it not clump so much. Keto in the Mist, hey, said hope early today. Happy Friday, all. How are you doing? Nice to see you early. And Barely Begun said, doing good, taking it easy this weekend. No markets, just prepping for future ones. When you know what? When you got to sell your own stuff, you definitely have to have that time to prep, right?
Okay, you fix to use all that for the butter.
Yes. Right? Well, probably not this salt. What do you want?
This out of the way so I can move the stuff so you can cook that.
Okay.
Yeah, you just set that right where I was going to put this. That's why I told you to move it.
Oh, I
to
thought
your left. To your left.
You were going to put that on the towel.
I'm not, though. That's why I'm telling you where we're going to do it.
Okay.
I'll put that right there.
I never put it that close to the computer. Well, I don't want it to splash.
I understand. Because I was going to take the towel and do away with it.
Oh, I thought the whole reason we had the towel is because you said whenever we use this, you wanted the towel.
No, I split my cutting board. But that's fine.
Oh.
No, you're already set up. Let's do it.
I don't care. You were the one who said.
It's icky and I want to get rid of it.
Okay, then do.
It's time to wash it. I'm sorry. I'm just moody because I'm hungry. Big dog needs to eat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to turn this on and get this heated up, and then we'll add, it's 3 tablespoons of butter, but you do however you want, you know. Oh yeah, I need the and then some good mustard. I'm using the Stone Ground by Coops, and then I'm going to use the harissa, and then I guess we'll use the salt and pepper. But yeah, Coda, some of the most important things you can do is just trying to get everything made up. I have a Facebook friend who does crocheted, like the real cute crocheted animals, and she does like, all the different cutesy, like, you know, like mushroom animal, kind of look and all that stuff. And she's had several shows where she sells out completely.
Wow.
So but then she has another show coming the next week. And anybody who's crocheted, you know how long that can take. So then she's like basically working around the clock to restock. So, oof. But it's a good thing to have, because if you have lots of stuff, then you're more apt to sell, and then hopefully sell all of it, right? That every home made person's dream is to sell out.
Right.
Sean said, we're finally adjusted. Monday is going to suck going back to work. Oh,
how long was that flight?
Yeah, was that about 9-hour flight? Well, probably for you, what, 7-8 hours?
Oh, that's right, because we're going to New England area, right?
And well, they're in Virginia.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, that's nice. You didn't have to go back to work today or Saturday, Sunday. So at least that does give you time to adjust and get back in your routine of things. But yeah, going back to work, that's always a hard one after a vacation, right? You're like, oh, wow, yeah, I have to do this again, right? Mama Bear Lynette said, I'll be cooking along with you tomorrow night.
Nice.
But I can only stay online until 7:30 because Jesse will be with me and I'll need to get him to bed. Oh, right. That's fine. Well, I'm glad you'll be with us, and I think that's awesome when you cook along.
Well, just know,
Sharon said everything's good now.
Just know about that recipe. It is going to make leftovers. I'm already gearing up for that because I'm gonna plan on what we're gonna have.
Right.
I'm gonna eat it on Sunday.
Patty said those are medium shrimp. Right.
Right. At best, honestly.
But they called them jumbo. Jumbo. Not large, jumbo.
It's all clever marketing.
I know.
What we should have done here.
It
was like put it on the towel. But I told her what we should have did was actually should have splurged a little bit and actually got prawns.
Well, when I saw $4.97 for jumbo shrimp, that should have been my clue, right? Like, why would it be that cheap? They were so cheap because they were mismarked, right?
Somebody didn't know what that means.
Right. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of stir this butter until it's nice and melted.
And how much butter was that?
About 3 tablespoons. And then Brenda F is here. Hey, Brenda. She goes, hi, friends. How are you doing?
Fantastic now that you're here.
And then 22Q Cat said, nice bougie haul of the word report this week, Shelly. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll just live through you because all my food is pretty unbougie. Right. That's fine. It was just a little splurge, but I'm excited to have the tuna steaks. And really, I thought that was a good buy at Aldi. They have a 12-ounce tuna steaks. So it's like 3 fillets. They're about 4 ounces each for only $4.94 for wild. It is wild. So I was like, wow, that's so great. And after seeing Maitreya make it on her coffee talk a couple weeks ago, it made me, kind of miss having a good tuna steak. So I'm excited to do that and get those cooked up. That'll be a great dinner for us one night. And then I also got the wild salmon. Oh, that stuff is so good. Okay, that's almost melted. And then here's the butter. And I'm just going to try to get out most of this butter. Butter. Here's the mustard. But, yeah, I enjoyed, that little shopping trip. But I can tell you this week is definitely not a bougie week, but Kroger is having some good 99-cent sales. So if you have a Kroger near you, Heath's Rockstars are 99 cents. And Rockstar has a thing that if you sign up on their text, then they will, if you buy 2 Rockstars and 1 receipt, they'll reimburse you $5. So that's going to be a moneymaker this week because, of course, I'm going to be buying more than 2, but we'll get $5 back, and we only had to pay $2 for those 2, not even $2 for 2 rock stars, and they'll still send us $5. I think it's on Venmo, but you can do Venmo or PayPal. So you know what, I might need a whisk, but no, I'll use the spoon. I'll use the spoon. I don't want you to have to get up again.
I'm only 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go flip the meat on the air fryer and everything.
Okay, that might be enough mustard, I think.
And I'm gonna have to go put that up.
Yeah, well, wait till I get this out. So here's the harissa.
Is that the same jar you were using before when you made the harissa mayo? I thought you were buying a can then.
No, that was a can.
Yeah.
Think that's gonna. How spicy do you want it?
About that spicy.
About that spicy?
Yeah. Slow down, Turbo.
And then, okay. Ooh.
Easy killer.
And so that does have to go back in the fridge.
So I'll put that in the fridge and get her whisk.
Well, I mean, I do have this spoon.
Yeah. You're getting a whisk anyway.
All right. Just adding some more of that wonderful garlic salt, y'all. And I'm going to add just a little bit of pepper because, you know, it's pepper. Let me kind of stir this up here.
Okay. You choose your weapon.
I like the cute ones that Sherry got us. So I use this one. Thank you, Sherry. I haven't seen if she's on yet. But Sherry R got us these cute little whisks. Aren't they adorable? All right. There we go. So I'm just going to kind of whisk this in. Kind of see as I do that. It's going to be nice and spicy, y'all.
That pan's almost too big. You get some more butter?
No.
You done with the salt and pepper?
Yes.
We clear some of this out of the way.
Yeah. Ooh, that smells good. Look at that, y'all. Like,
now,
ooh,
are you
nice.
gonna keep it on the burner, or are you gonna put it on this hot plate?
Let's see. Oops.
You think it'll harden up too quick if we don't leave it on there?
It might get a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'll just put this here for now.
Okay. Since we got a little ways to go, I'm just going to probably keep this, cover it, then whisk it every now and then.
You want that one stir thing we got?
Well, no, because I want to keep the lid on.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ooh, and this harissa is so good, y'all.
Check
Got a nice spiciness to it. Now, I found that at HEB, and that was part of the bougie because it was almost $7. But they also had a smoky flavor that was really good, too. But, yeah, going back to, I was talking about the 99-cent sale at Kroger, if you haven't gone already. So they have the rock stars. So I'll be getting Heath's rock stars.
A week's worth.
A week's worth?
You said you're only buying 30 of them.
That's 30 days worth.
Oh, okay.
And then
They're fixing to go off.
And then they have what's called Bubbly Burst. So, you know, bubbly that makes the sparkly waters. Well, now they have a burst. Has anybody tried those? The Bubbly Burst. They're kind of in a tall, kind of look like the sparkling ice, but it's Bubbly Burst. It does use sucralose. And usually I'm not a fan of stuff that has sucralose in it. I don't know. The flavor's not, it's kind of weird to me, but let me know. But they're 99 cents. So I thought, well, I might get a couple to try it. And then Ibotta has a 30 cents off if you buy 2. 30 cents off, I think, each one, but you have to buy 2. So that really drops it down to like 69 cents for each one. That's a pretty good deal. And then also, if you're a fan of Egg Life on the Kroger app has a digital coupon for $1 off. So Egg Life would be $4 at my local Kroger with that $1 off digital coupon. And then trying to think, eggs this week in my area are on sale for $1.49 at Kroger for a dozen large eggs.
Now, the only thing
Oh, okay. Renee said that's the drink. Okay. Have you tried it, Renee? Did you actually try it?
Bubbly?
Yeah, the bubbly burst.
Okay. Normally, when I cook those sausages, I only do 10 minutes one time, one trip. But that bacon's not done.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to throw them in the broiler?
No. Did you flip them?
Yes.
Oh, as long as you flipped them, it should be good. Rickwood's here. Hey, Joe. She said, "Hi, folks. Happy Friday night. How are you doing?"
I forgot how long this takes to cook.
Yeah.
At least we hot rodded a little bit in the beginning and get most of it done.
Carrie said, "I was able to watch Top Gun Maverick today in the house. It was a very good movie. Late birthday present for me. Oh, good.
I've been meaning to watch
I haven't seen that either yet.
We've been meaning to watch it. We just haven't.
Well, you know what we started this week? Do you want to tell them?
Yeah. How many are we in? 2? 3?
2.
We started watching Fallout. That is throwed.
Has anybody else started watching Fallout?
But I'm really, really enjoying it. I say that when I fell asleep in the last episode we saw.
We finished Resident Alien Season 3.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, y'all.
That is so
I
good.
really love that show.
No, really
it is
good.
so cute. Like, I feel like I miss my friends right
That's what I
now.
was thinking.
But I think it's a sci-fi show,
Yeah.
which kind of scares me because if you're a fan,
sci-fi,
yeah, you know,
it's short-lived.
right.
They're kind of
like Firefly. Like
Oh.
that was devastating when we only got one season of Firefly. And of
like
course, that's when I first saw Alan Tudyk. And of course, my heart, Nathan Fillion.
They're kind of like FX says. You get used to a show and then they cancel it.
I know. So I hope we get a season 4. The way they left season 3, it definitely needs a season 4, but you know how things are. But that was a really cute show. I really liked it, y'all. I thought it was just adorable.
Speaking of facts,
my
I'm still
sense of
mad
humor.
at you about Terriers. That show was amazing. You only did one season. I was
Who?
so mad. Terriers.
No, who did that?
FX.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that. Well,
You're
I
probably
really think.
the reason why they canceled it, because you're one of those that didn't watch it.
Well, did you watch my Firefly?
Of course not.
Okay, well, see, that was truly the most devastating show.
See, I'm not that big a fan of sci-fi, really. Though.
Oh, I love my sci-fi. Anybody else a sci-fi fan, a sci-fi nerd? Like, I freaking love sci-fis. That's my jam, which is funny because, like, when it comes to gaming, I prefer more of the, like, what do they call it? Medieval or that type of theme, like Dragon Age, that kind of stuff. And I'm not into, that's why I never played Fallout, because I'm not into apocalyptic or space or any of the futuristic. I'm not into that type of gaming, but I like those type of shows. Is that weird?
No, it's all about the play.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And how immersed you are into it, the game.
Right. But yeah, I really did enjoy Fallout so far. Okay. Mary T said, "I eat coleslaw every day." Wow. You may have noticed it in my food pics. Laugh out loud. Soon I'll switch to green salad. The farms will be selling their green soon. Oh, how nice.
That's awesome.
Wow. And then Brenda F said, "I worked at famous," I think she means KFC recipe. They put sugar in their slaw. You know, a lot of places do put, even mayo. People who do a mayo coleslaw will even add a little bit of sugar. Isn't that funny? I've never been somebody to put sugar in my coleslaws, whether it was vinegar or mayo based, but I know a lot of restaurants do.
So they'll get you hooked.
Probably. Rickwood said, pre-keto, we had a seafood restaurant, lights out the door every night they were open. They had the best coleslaw that they served in big bowls. Ooh.
Y'all, speaking of a seafood restaurant, I don't know why she just made me think of it, though. Because it's kind of weird. I grew up, my stepmother and I shared a birthday. So my dad always wanted to go and do our celebration dinners together. I had to celebrate with her. That was fun. But with one restaurant we went to, they weren't open for very long, but it was called the Boston Sea Party. And it was an all-you-can-eat seafood restaurant. He took us there one year. It was amazing.
Wow. Mom Bear Lynette said, sausage, chicken, and shrimp wrapped in bacon. Sounds like pure perfection. Thank you, Lynette.
The only swerve we did different is the first night we made it, we didn't wrap the sausage in bacon.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, why not? We had the bacon out.
And that's what I thought all along. But
why are we?
Oh, yeah. We didn't tell. The sausage tonight, from HEB, it's the Hatch chili pepper sausage. So last week, they actually had a coupon on their sausages. And the Hatch one is pretty clean. Mm-hmm. And the jalapeno cheese I got last week was also clean. But some of their other flavors do have some wonky ingredients. Yeah. But the Hatch, I'm excited about having the Hatch.
It's not that hot, though.
No, it's not.
And then we also even got it when they had the little minis, like the little smoky size. We got those. That's what we used to make the ABTs.
Oh, that's right. Mary T said, those look amazing. Oh, thanks. Bad Apple.
Hey,
Renee said, hi, driving home, type later.
Tell them what I found out at work today. My boss told me about it.
Will you tell him?
Okay. He made an announcement in our group chat and our team. I knew these two, her and Bad Apple, would freak out about it. So I immediately screenshot it and sent it to them. Because I have my chat up on my work computer. But we're in Microsoft Teams, so I also have it on my phone. So I was able to screenshot. That's why I sent it to y'all as two different screenshots.
Okay.
You see the whole thing. And then I sent them a link also. So maybe Renee can share the link. I don't know if she's actually at home yet. But
I don't think so.
My company they're already releasing their Halloween decor.
Specifically.
Yes. They have a 12-foot
12-foot skeleton.
Yes.
So if you're one of those that's wanting the 12-foot skeleton, it's the 6 months. Yeah. They're saying the 6 months, halfway to Halloween.
Yeah.
And so they released the 12-foot skeleton again. And this year, it has the realistic eyes that change.
And honestly, I didn't read it that closely. I just sent it to them because I knew they would devour it. And I was still at work. And
then they also introduced a 12.5-foot Inferno wood skeleton.
I told her buy it. But
that one is $379 and it already sold out. But that one looks so cool to me because it looks like it's almost a tree skeleton. And like it has glows out at the top of its head and in its chest. And it says the colors change. And I was like, oh my gosh, but $380. And then this is the one I really wanted. It's a 7-foot tall dog skeleton.
So what I'm fixing to do, y'all.
But that one's sold out.
I got a skillet. I'm going to load all that in a skillet and throw it in the oven to hold it warm while I put the shrimp.
So the dog skeleton, they actually released them, I think yesterday, they put out a tweet. But the dog skeleton sold out first.
So it's my boss's fault that he didn't tell us till today.
Yeah.
That's why they sold out when you get one.
I know. The 7-foot dog skeleton is $199. That I might splurge and get if they restock it. So I'm hoping, since this is the halfway to Halloween, they're going to have more of those come out.
Okay, what I'm going to do first, I need to check this chicken and make sure it's actually cooked.
Oh, yeah. But I really want the dog skeleton. More than the 12-foot skeleton. I want the dog one.
I want all three.
Kathleen said, I love pickled herring too. Grew up on it. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Well, that means that, hold on now.
And then Rickwood said, people didn't want the little containers of coleslaw, so the owners just gave out,
they look kind of not done.
The bacon?
Yeah, but the chicken's done.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing. Well, is one side a little better?
No, they're both the same.
Well, it's hard to tell because of the tongs. But yeah, well, I mean, if you think
move this.
Oh yeah,
it really didn't. Broiler.
Yeah, I get. Well, take the sausage out because I'm sure that is done, and I don't like my sausage overcooked. and then maybe just turn up the heat just a little bit, and we'll do it for 3 minutes, and then you go check on it. But remove the sausage. And then I'll do, so turn up the heat to like the 400 mark. And then, turn the dial, and then I'll set the timer. And, okay.
Turn it on.
And so Rickwood said, so the owners just gave out bowls of it. So creamy you can make a meal out of just coleslaw. Oh, I bet. Oh my gosh. I would do like loaded coleslaw, take the coleslaw, and then chop up some brisket to put on top. That would be so good as a meal, right?
Oh,
yeah. And then...
how long do I have time to run and you come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you run.
Uh-huh.
Barely Begun said, I have a friend from Sweden who tells tales of cans of pickled herring called surströmming. Can't fly with it on a plane. It will explode. Not sure I'm feeling left out that I may never taste it then. Well, how about this? Try just pickled herring here in the U.S. And if you find that you're like, ooh, I really like that, then, one day you'll have to save up and go to Sweden. Terry said, I think it's the kind of tops real salt uses that causes the blocks. I don't have that problem with other spices that have solid tops. Maybe. I thought it was maybe because real salt, because it is real salt, right? They don't put any additives or preservatives or anti-caking, was my thinking. Because of that it doesn't, that's why it cakes. But I don't know. Maybe it is the tops. ToyTQ Cat said, I love the creamy mayo, but it's that vinegar bite that really makes it yum. See, I think that's my thing. I do like mayo, but I love freaking vinegar. Like, I just honestly will do a shot of vinegar just because it's so freaking good, right? I just love it. I tend to put vinegar on like everything because I just think it's so tasty. But, and somebody I was, you've got less than a minute.
Yeah.
Somebody I was watching today, Metabolic Mike. I don't know if anybody, sometimes I watch his stuff, but he was saying that somebody there commented what they do is they get sparkling water, add a shot of apple cider vinegar and a shot of lime juice. Has anybody else tried that? And they said it's like so good. Okay, Shad said 7-hour flight on the way back, 6 hours on the way over. Wow.
You gotta hurry to get there.
Yeah, that's nice. A shorter flight on the way there. Wow. What airline, can I ask? Brenda S said, me too, going to prep some. Oh, good.
Some what?
She's going to prep.
Prep what?
I'm guessing the chicken, right?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Or some coleslaw. Keto. Oh, there you go. Keto Simple said, hello. Hey, Dustin, welcome back. Is now is the bacon done?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
I haven't opened it yet.
Mary T said, I smoked a tri-tip and it was ready an hour earlier than I thought. So I made a creamy whiskey gravy.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's sitting in, waiting for me. Can't wait to dig in. Oh, that sounds really good, Mary T. I love tri-tip. I was thinking, do we still have one more? Or did we finish it?
I don't think so. I think all we have left are the prime rib.
But that whiskey gravy, we've done a whiskey gravy a couple times. Oh my gosh, that is good. That's going to be amazing. Oh, Sherry Watkins. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Welcome back. Bad Apple said, my $4.97 shrimp were labeled large Texas Gulf shrimp. Right. These said jumbo, but I'm saying it's mismarked, right? Is I got really excited because I was like, ooh, jumbo. And that's what inspired us to do this because I was like, ooh, it's jumbo shrimp. Oh, those definitely look done now.
You put it there or back in the oven to hold it. Yeah, okay.
Just
have it on warm.
Yeah. Because I was just like, that's where we decided to do the shrimp bruschetta, because I was like, ooh, it's jumbo shrimp on sale.
And I've been wanting to do those for a while anyway, so it just timed out. Just perfect.
So now Heath is going to load the shrimp on, and he's going to turn the heat back down because I don't want the shrimp overcooked, right?
You don't want rubbery shrimp?
No.
I thought that was your favorite.
Ugh. Sherry said, hi, all, joining in a little early tonight. I even get to watch a little cooking happening. I know. That's so awesome. And TQ Cat said, I didn't even know they had those tuna steaks at Aldi. I'll look for them the next time I'm there. Not expensive either. That's even better. Yeah, it was in there. I just happened to go look, and they're like frozen seafood. Well, the thing was, I was going for the wild salmon. And last time the wild salmon was in the middle frozen area, where they have like their limited frozen foods and stuff. Well, I didn't see it. And I was like, oh no, are they not selling it? Because that was a good deal. $9.97 for 2 pounds of frozen salmon, wild salmon. And I was like, oh no. And so I went to the cooler, the frozen cooler, the doors. And that's when I saw the tuna steaks, wild tuna steaks for $4.94 for 12 ounces. I was like, okay, I got to get that. We're being bougie this weekend, so I'm going to grab it. But now I'm paying the consequence here, because this week I feel like I really need to cut back on things. And we really do have a lot of food to cook, y'all. Our freezer is so full.
Because I'm thawing out the last package of those
chicken
legs.
Finally finishing the chicken.
You bought them like
drums.
3 months ago?
Yeah, that were $3.97 for 10 pounds of chicken drums, or $3.70. I'm sorry, they were 37 cents a pound. They were 10-pound bags. So yeah, he's finally finishing that out. This is smelling good. All right. You just never know what you're gonna find right at Aldi. That's kind of the fun of it. Sean said, over in Ireland they call shrimp prawns. They also don't have ranch dressing, so we had to use garlic butter to dip our chicken wings in. Oh, man. What a tragedy. Yeah, that just sounds awful. Gosh. Oh, no, I have to use garlic butter? I mean, that would be my choice. But that is true. A lot of other countries, they refer to shrimp as prawns, and they're usually, big with the head on as well. Do I get my drink too?
I guess so.
But, oh, wow. That sounds so... All of your food that you posted looked amazing. I thought everything you were getting in Ireland looked really good. But, yes. And do I get a topper?
Yes, if you're patient.
Oh, I have to be patient? Barely Begun said, no, ranch crosses off Ireland from bucket list. So I got this Buddhist brew, y'all, at my local HEB, my bougie HEB. This is the basil honey ginger. And, we've only drank half of it. It's really good. This is the Buddhist brew. It's the Austin company that we got to buy fresh and fill our own bottles when we were in Austin. So I was really excited when I went to that HEB and they had these. I was like, oh my gosh. So isn't that fun?
You put that in the little thing, please.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. And then Tweety Q Cat said, I haven't seen your Ireland pics yet because I'm lame and I'm well behind on the HHH conversations, but I'm sure it was wonderful. Well, Tweety Q Cat, they're in our group, our Facebook page. And yeah, I know our chat sometimes, y'all stay busy, and yes, I absolutely love it.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I don't always reply because I'm on the phone all day, so I really can't.
Right.
And it seems like when I do have a little lull, a little downtime, it seems like as soon as I pick up my phone, then a call comes in.
Right?
It's like I'm jinxed or something.
Nah. Oh, Sean said, had anyone seen those Starburst ice sparkling waters? No, I haven't seen that.
Anything about them.
Carrie said the water would get everywhere if they burst. You would think that's why I'm hesitant to buy it. My Bear Lynette said, I was at Kroger earlier today. I'm not going to tell you the total dollar amount I spent because it's a little over the top, but I did use the coupon for Egg Life. Also used several others. Ooh, how nice, Lynette. Isn't it nice getting those deals? But I am going to have to go to H-E-B for the Lily's chips. What?
We can use the Egg Life for Friday.
Yeah, that's why I'm buying them.
Okay.
I swear we do talk about this stuff. Barely Begun said, I just watched a video review of them. Might try them if I see them. Okay. So it was no, I think he's talking about the Bubbly Burst. Okay. So I'm guessing it was a positive review. My only thing is, again, I'm not really a sweet fan of drinks. I've never been I've never really cared for sweet drinks. So that's my only concern is sometimes I find when there are quote unquote sugar-free drinks that are sweetened with sucralose, sometimes I find them like too sweet, almost like syrupy sweet to me. So that's my only concern is I don't want to get it and it be like, oh, this is like syrup.
Do they come in cans or bottles?
No, it's a bottle.
And then do you buy them in a bulk or they're sold in singles?
Yeah. Okay. They're 99 cents this week. And then plus 30 cents off on Ibotta, so it'll only be 69 cents each.
Nice.
I mean, I think that's the magic number.
It's already 7:30. I'm not eating.
Carrie said, I have feed in my YouTube where they take all the food that was stored from a very long time ago, which is Fallout. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Sean said, y'all got me hooked on The Bear. I watched it all weekend.
Nice.
That show is amazing too, right? It was so much fun. Huh?
Are they making another season?
Right. I'm waiting for that other season. But that's a really good show. That's what I tell him is I'm like, I get like so wrapped up in some of these shows. And then when we get all caught up, and then it's months and months until the next season. And then I forget by then. I'm like, oh. And then we find out later, 2 more seasons have been released, you know?
See? And this is another reason why I love wrestling. There's no down season. It's year round.
What were we watching? The guy who compared wrestling to Taylor Swift? He said Taylor Swift fans are no different than dudes who love wrestling.
Right.
He about died. Renee said, I liked Resident Alien 2. Watching them now, very much like Jordan Peele's Us. Okay. I've been seeing the previews of them. Huh?
We were supposed to watch both of them, but we haven't. Them and Us. There's 2 different shows.
Oh. Well, them's kind of a scary show.
I think that's why we're not watching it. Somebody doesn't like scary.
Well, it isn't necessarily scary. I don't like gory.
Yeah.
So just let me know, is it gory? Because I'm just not a gore fan, but, if it's a psychological thriller, then I'm okay with that. But I've been seeing the previews for them, like, constantly, and it seems intriguing, but then at the same time, I'm like, okay, but is it going to be a gross out? Because I don't want to, like, I'm not into stuff like Saw. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't do that. But I would, I've seen it and I'm just like, oh, that looks very intriguing. Sean says he loves sci-fi, and love fantasy. Yes, see, I'm the same way. I love sci-fi and sci-fantasy or fantasy, and I love reading those too. Like, oh my gosh, I have so many books that I constantly would read from sci-fi and fantasy novels.
What was the one argument they were saying? The difference that Star Trek is sci-fi while Star Wars is fantasy.
Yes.
Because of the Force.
Yes. But I equally love those.
Mhm.
And there's so many good books too in that genre. Oh goodness. Patty said Chris is a huge sci-fi. I usually get pulled along to watch, but some I like.
Mhm.
I think that's the case with Heath, Patty, is because I love sci-fi and fantasy so much.
I like fantasy.
And then I pull him into it because
Sometimes they're okay.
yeah, and sometimes he's like, no, like I love Doctor Who, but he just doesn't. And so I haven't seen like the last few seasons because he's not a fan. And it's like anytime I have time to watch TV is when he has time to watch TV. So then we watch something we're going to like together.
Because like my views on Doctor Who are like her views on pro wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. But one day I might get to watch it again.
It's when you introduced it to me, it was just so campy I couldn't get into it. It reminds me of all the original USA shows.
I like USA shows. Like I love Psych.
I did not like that.
Who else loved Psych when it was on? I thought it was. I think that's my sense of humor difference. Is that's totally my sense of humor. Like Resident Alien was 100% my type of humor. Like I thought it was. I thought it was hilarious. Like I was just laughing constantly, and it was just so cute. That's just my humor. And Psych was definitely my humor. Monk, yeah, I don't know who watched Monk, was definitely my humor. That's just what I get into. Sean said he didn't watch Firefly until I watched the movie Serenity. That movie got me hooked, right? And then the movie was what was released to kind of make the fans of Firefly happy that how it ended. So sad, right? Sharon said we watch sci-fi and fantasy movies. Yeah. Oh, how fun. 22Q Cat. She said sugar and mayo is like Miracle Whip. I always thought that was too sweet, even back in my sad days when I consumed pounds and pounds of sugar. Laugh out loud. Yeah, and I think that was my thing too. Is back in the day, he liked Miracle Whip. I did not.
You know what I really liked instead? I liked sandwich spread. Look at those and tell me they're good enough for you. I think they need to be a little darker, but I don't want to.
Well, probably flip it for maybe 2 minutes.
Okay.
Sean said House of Dragon season 2 starts June 16th. See, that's another show we haven't watched.
We were really sad with how the other show ended.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm still debating. Oh no. Oh, Renee said they sold out. Are you saying the 12-foot skeleton sold out now? Did you get one? That sucks.
I was telling her that would really look cool in front of your 2-story house.
Mm-hmm. Rickwood says sci-fi and fantasy are my faves. Yay, Joe. We should all have like a get together where we can watch everything, right? And Renee said the Inferno sold out too. Yeah, the Inferno I think sold out yesterday, shortly after the dog.
And then it would be like Ann and John, where they go on like Trekkie cruises.
I know. Rickwood said, have been to several Highlander conventions and met the actress from the TV series. How fun is that? I loved Highlander. Like, I haven't seen the new one yet with I forget what's his name, but everybody thinks he's like so good looking. I'm not into blondes, but whatever. But I remember back in the day that I already did it, 80s and 90s. I was like, oh my gosh, I loved Highlander. Renee said, I want the regular one, so when you get another alert, oh, that sucks. They already sold out. Oh.
Like I said, I just got that alert today from my direct supervisor.
I haven't checked yet, Renee, but on the app, can you put, like, how some places alerts. You can say, send me an email or alert me when it's back in stock. Do they have that feature?
I don't know. I never tried it. Do you even have the app on your phone? Because I have it on mine.
Yeah, no, but we'll check later on yours.
Okay.
But that's what I was wondering is,
If you can do that.
If you could do that, because I was going to do that for the dog.
I know you can do it for appliances, but I don't know if you can do it for that stuff.
Oh.
But I'm sure if you can, I mean, this is already in the program, you know, the setup.
Sean said they're saying Henry Cavill is playing Connor McLeod in the Highlander remake. Oh, yeah.
I've never seen
I'm for that.
I've never seen that.
Oh, my gosh. I loved it. And then with Henry Cavill. Okay. Sorry. Just had a moment there. Just Jason Keto and more. Hey, Jason. Brother. How are you? Said hello, everyone. How are you? And Patty said, yes, Highlander is a fave, the movies and the TV show. See, it's the TV show I haven't seen. I've seen the movies, but not the TV show. I can't remember.
And what network is it on? What platform? Oh. They don't do networks anymore. It's platforms.
Yeah, what? I don't know on the TV show series. There you go. Jason said, hope everyone had a good week. I hope you did too, Jason. Brenda said, prep to cook with you tomorrow. Oh, yay! You're going to cook with us too. Yay! I'm going to tell you. So everybody else will get access to the menu, the recipe in a week or two. But channel members, I know it's a lot of steps, but I feel like it's personally worth it.
Okay. A little preview on that. You're going to get a preview on Sunday for it.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of. You get 2 pictures.
To put this on, or I pour this into a little cup.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Then we don't even need that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Which one?
The round.
This one?
Yeah. All right. Had it separated on me, y'all.
You want to get rid of the you know what we do? We just do this right now. Just put it there. But I want to unplug it.
Yeah, please.
Okay, now I'm going to transfer all this stuff over.
All right. And our coleslaw.
Huh?
And then I get our coleslaw.
Oh, yeah. We need that too. Jeez. We're running a restaurant over here.
I know, right? That there. Okay, let me see if I can get this going. Oh, I'm so excited for tomorrow. Toy TQ Cat said lime juice, vinegar, and sparkling water. Haven't had that, but I'll sure try it. I bet the fizz in the water will make it good. Yeah, I thought, well, that sounds different. That'd be something to try, right? I wonder if I could do that with one of those Aldi sparkling waters like this. Not the pumpkin. I don't think that would go well, but maybe one of the others that's flavored and add a little apple cider vinegar to it. Sorry, y'all. My still a little stuffed up here. Oh, Sean said we flew on American. We have Avatar card.
Pull. The wood.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
That's everything.
Wow. Yeah, that sausage really opened up, didn't it?
I know.
So here's our dip. Kind of separated on me. That's fine. Got a lot of points for that trip. Oh, I bet you did. Oh, sorry.
I don't know why. I was just trying to do that.
Oh, okay.
So that we can move these. Right?
Yeah, or here. Oh, okay.
The only thing that's been on there was the shrimp. That's it.
Okay. And then look at these cute little glasses for our coleslaw. Those adorable. Oh, Brenda S is here. Hey, Brenda, how you doing?
Howdy.
Said having leftover flank steak tonight. Got it marked down at Meyer last week. Ooh, that sounds good, Brenda. That sounds real good. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm on it, boss.
Patty said, I was doing dishes and missed. What's cooking in the pot? That's a butter dipping sauce for all of this. So basically,
Harissa butter.
it's harissa butter. So I just added that harissa stuff I got at HEB, some mustard, and butter. And it actually kind of broke on me, y'all. So I'm trying to
Fix it.
Yeah.
Rebuild it.
Right. It'll still be good for, dipping everything. All right. So.
You don't want this? You don't never use them.
No, I don't need it.
I'm a little more clean, I guess. I'm sorry.
Oh, really? I'm not clean?
You don't care about being clean. You hate my gloves. You hate my
I'm not
rest.
clean, y'all. I'm not clean.
She thinks I'm oversensitive.
No, it's just I've got my silverware over here and I've got a plate, so I don't need to. Look, isn't that cute to put the little coleslaw on?
I'm kind of funny because I use these lids for these containers, and I use them for spoon rest while I'm eating. Because I don't know, I don't like my silverware all in my food.
Okay.
I'm just weird.
Yeah, we know. All right, you definitely get the split sausage.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay.
Because somehow they taste different when they split.
They do. They 100% do, right, y'all? I'm just going to put some more of this vinegar on my coleslaw.
Awesome.
You go ahead and get your chicken and shrimp.
Oh, I thought it was being served since I did all the cooking. Well, I guess you prepped it all.
Yeah.
It's a fair trade.
Uh-huh. All right. So I hope that answered your question.
But where's your chicken? Did you already get it?
You gave me 2.
I know. I thought it was 3 and 3.
Yeah. Well, let's see. You probably pushed it there. That looks like another one.
Okay. I thought that was a jalapeno.
Oh, I don't think so. There's your shrimp.
And then what's awesome, once you do that, I can get rid of this.
Yeah.
Clear some more room on here. And I'm going to put the coleslaw away.
Yeah.
That'll be good for my lunch tomorrow, too.
So here's one of the jalapenos.
And then we need to clean this door, too, for the fridge. There's some grubbies on it.
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid that was going to happen.
And I know you love the shrimp. So.
I always love shrimp. I like shrimp with my shrimp.
Uh-huh.
Because I was actually, when I was at the store the other day, I was going to get one of those little prepared things of the cocktail shrimp. And just
there you go. And then we could show everybody.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
And we show off, well, I don't know if we can do it now, but we show off these awesome plates that Renee got.
Right. Toy TQ Cat said, no, please don't give me shrimp with the heads on. That is so wrong. Right. But I've seen it like that at a lot of places.
Bring me the cow with the head on, too, right?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? It's the same principle.
All right. So here is our dinner. We've got our chicken. We've got the sausage, a jalapeno, and some shrimp. And I'm just going to take some of this dipping sauce. He doesn't like me when I do this.
What?
You don't like when I put like sauces on these.
Well, I'm afraid it'll stain it. That's the only reason why. Like I said, I'm just trying to be clean. Call me weird. I'm sorry.
Okay, weirdo. Okay.
And I put your towel over there, right?
Yeah. Yay. And then Renee said, the bubbly bursts are sweet, but you know me, I don't drink a whole lot at once anyways. Right. And that's what I wonder if, like, it's gonna be, like the kombucha. I never really drink the whole thing. I'll sip on it and drink it over a whole week, one bottle. So it might be the same thing with that, where I just drink a little bit, each day. So we'll just see how that goes.
Are you still using that too?
No, I guess we don't need this.
Oh, so good.
What'd you have?
The shrimp.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to try a little bit of the coleslaw first.
I need a soda, though. There's something about the carbonation.
Mmm. Good night, Lynette. Brinkman said, Shelly, have you tried the mixture of balsamic vinegar and sparkling water like topo? Not much, and it's not bad if the water's cold. I have not.
No, you got a new trick.
Sorry, I haven't tried any of the vinegar mixed in with the sparkling. I bet that is pretty good. Balsamic vinegar is pretty tasty. Lynette said, all right, folks, it's 7:30 and bedtime over here. I'll watch the rest of the replay. Good evening. And then now, good morning, Lynette. How are you? Okay, Renee said she had the watermelon lime bubbly burst.
Is it good?
Yeah, she said she liked it. She didn't find it too sweet, but she doesn't overdo it. So that might be something
that you're gonna get tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll look for the watermelon lime because I know if I don't care for it, Heath will still like it. Yeah. And let me get this little jalapeno here. Mmm. All right. Good. Lynette said, them is not gory, but very creepy and twisted.
Okay.
That's what I've heard because apparently that's season 2.
What network or platform is that on? I just love the way you have to say that now. It's like WWF doesn't do pay-per-views anymore. They do PLEs.
PLEs?
Premium live events.
What do you think of the butter?
Really good.
It kind of has that smoky taste to it, huh? Mm-hmm. That's good.
My shrimp came unpeeled.
Yeah. Tweety TQ Cat said, okay, I just ran to the kitchen and made a vinegar lime juice sparkling water. You know what? It's good. Add a little salt and it was even better. Yum. Wow.
We'll at least get you at least a single topo tomorrow.
Right. Well, any sparkling water, but yeah.
But I want a topo. I want actual topo. I love topo.
Okay. And I know we have lime juice in the fridge, so we have everything but the sparkling water. So thank you, Lynn, for trying that. Yes. That's so cool.
Thank you for being my guinea pig. Right.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Bad Appleson, second season came out this week too. Okay. I think that's what I've been seeing all the ads for, where a guy is supposed to be like part of, he's like an actor.
So that's what they're, what do you call it? They're heavily promoting it right now.
Yeah, because it was just released. Okay. But yeah, so and he's supposed to be in some kind of horror film. So that's the one I'm wondering. The season 1, I read the plot, the synopsis, and I was like, I don't know if it would really be my kind of thing. But season 2 seemed a little intriguing.
You know what? This is missing fresh avocado.
Mary T said, I could do implied gore, but I will not watch the details. I miss a lot of shows people say are good because I can't see the story through the gore. Yet I can read Dean Koontz. Go figure. I didn't ever consider Dean Koontz as gory, though. I enjoy Dean Koontz.
I mean, like you were saying, it's implied.
Yeah.
Because it's not comic. It's just text, you know. Whereas some of the movies, you actually see all the gore.
Right. And because like Resident Evil, I guess has a little. They kind of have some implied gore.
Resident Evil.
I mean, Resident Alien. I kept calling it that the whole time, anyways. But Resident Alien kind of had some implied gore, but they didn't show it all.
Right. I think that actually makes it scarier.
Right. I like that better.
It's so good.
What?
All of it.
Okay. There's a shrimp. Do you think us butterfly did that make a difference?
Yes, it made it a lot better. They made it stay together too.
Yeah.
I tell you, really would have helped if we had bigger shrimp.
Brenda said she loved Monk. I thought Monk was adorable. You didn't like Monk?
Campy.
I loved it. And what's the actor's name? I like him too. I think he's a really good actor.
He is.
And I thought it was a really cute show. I loved that show. Him, going in and going. I was like, yeah, I like that. I enjoyed it. I guess I used to watch USA Network, back when I had TV.
The only time I ever did is whenever WWE was on there. That's when Monday Night Raw was on.
Yeah, I turned the channel when that came on.
No.
Oh, yeah. Sean said, I love Burn Notice. That was a good show.
I don't remember that show at all, actually.
Oh, I remember seeing it.
You hear that? My silverware hit the floor and she come running.
Burn Notice, that was the guy, because he was like a hitman who got stuck in Miami, right? And I forget the guy, the sidekick in it, he was in, what was that show? I could see him, and he had like a saw or whatever, but I heard some stuff about him. But anyways, Royal Pains. I don't think I watched that. And Fairly Legal.
Never saw those either.
I don't know that one either. Sean said the great thing about the first Highlander movie was the music. The movie had Queen as the soundtrack. Ooh. That's awesome. Renee said, yes, they do offer enter email to be notified, but I don't get any sort of alert for email. I just check daily, and sometimes I don't. Oh, well, I guess that's my thing. I check my email all day.
Almost OCD.
Uh-huh.
Because I have, 4 emails, I guess. And one of them I hardly ever check.
Your Outlook?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess 2 Outlooks, because I have one's company also, but I only check those at work.
Right. Yeah, my Outlook's the work one. But yeah, I will.
I made one years ago, and that's what I use as my company one.
Well, I have
a business one, rather.
I have my company, my Etsy Gmail account.
Mm-hmm.
And there's really nothing in there nowadays other than when I get a sale, but otherwise I really don't get any emails there. And then I have my personal and then my Outlook. But I check my personal. I just get too much stuff in that. I have to check it all the time.
Well, and then we messed up. We should have had one for whenever we sign in. Restaurants now, you have to sign in with your email to get their password for their Wi-Fi. That's how you get on their list.
Yeah.
You should have a separate email just for that.
I usually get my Etsy one.
Right.
Renee said they had over 450 this morning by noon, 165. At 2, they had 77. At 2:30, they had 7, then gone. Oh, Renee. I'm sorry.
You know what's going to happen, right?
Huh?
By tomorrow, they're all going to be on the reseller sites.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
These are really good.
And Renee said, I would have got one, but needed my new debit card info as current expires this month. The new card was on kitchen counter and me at work. Oh, that sucks.
And how long is that drive if you were to take off and run and go get it? It would have took you too long.
Right?
Longer than your lunch break or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry. Delilah, I didn't drop nothing. It was just the silverware. She is circling all around. She's like, all right, cough it up, fat man.
Mm-hmm. She's like, you're eating. I know it now. And you dropped something and I want it. That butter sauce is really good. 22Q Cat said, oh, yes, I would eat that. Looks great. Oh, thank you.
You know what I want to do next time, too?
Huh.
Next time we just do a steak or whatever. I want to do this butter sauce on it. Just like this.
Oh.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Now, heat level, I think it's a good level. It's probably too spicy for Shauna, though. If you're spice adverse, probably not the best sauce for you. They do make a mild harissa from that brand, and they make a smoky. And they said the smoky's not really spicy either. Renee said split sausage. That's like saying an ABT that's got the bacon unraveling tastes different.
Right.
I think so.
What?
Sharon said, Heath, it's wood. If it stains, then spray with the Clorox spray cleaner, give it a few minutes, and then rinse it off. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. And I heard another who's that French guy? What's his name? Jean or something? Uh-huh. He was saying he only uses wood boards. Uh-huh. And he's like, yeah, if I put, raw chicken or whatever on it, he said he has a little, he does it himself where it has a little bit of bleach, just a little bit in the whole bottle of water, and he'll just spray that on the wood board. And he said a little bit of bleach will kill any bacteria.
That still steams me out, though.
Oh, Renee said, Heath, those plates wash, and they are meant to use and enjoy. I forget the kind of wood they were, but a high quality, so should be fine. Oh, thank you. I mean, we do wash them. We don't put them in the dishwasher, but we do wash them.
I just figure the less muck I put on, the easier it is to clean. Maybe I'm just weird.
But thank you. Mary T said, there is a specialty balsamic vinegar store near me. Blueberries, my fave. Raspberry chocolate and basic age. So good. I like on my green salad. Ooh, wow. That sounds amazing. Yum.
It sounds like when you put it in order.
Mm-hmm. Here's that jalapeno.
Oh, it's going to be good, too.
What?
Make another batch of this butter sauce, and when I smoke those chicken legs, drench it in that, or even not braise it, but braised it.
You know what'd be good though on those chicken drugs is to just get some harissa and oil, like olive oil or avocado oil, maybe avocado oil, since you'll be grilling them or smoking them, and baste them all with that.
Okay, you help me prep that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new video now. Harissa chicken legs.
Yeah. Okay, Renee said, if you like the movie Us, you'll like season 1.
I've never seen the movie.
I was trying to think. Have we seen the movie?
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember, I guess. Sharon said, have a great weekend all. Heading out early tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Sharon. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy birthday, Steph. Her husband's birthday. They're going out tomorrow. So happy birthday. And y'all have a wonderful weekend. Mary T said, did you read Intensity?
No.
I don't think so. His early stuff involves a lot of gory serial killers.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I think her thing is she can envision it and it doesn't bother her. She hates seeing it.
Yeah.
The actual visual on film.
I'm reading One Door Away from Heaven right now for about the fourth time. A favorite. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if I read that one either. I'm trying to think of the ones I read by him. It's been a while because I've read most of them throughout high school and college. So that tells you how long it's been since I've read Dean Koontz. I feel like now it's hard for me to have a book and read it, right? Like, I will listen to audiobooks all the time, but to actually have a book in hand, that's just hard for me to do. Sean said Tony Shalhoub.
I don't know who that is.
The Mutt guy.
No. Oh, the actor?
The actor. Yes.
Meh.
All right, Sean said the sidekick was Bruce Campbell. He was in Evil Dead movies as well as Cena. Oh, I don't remember him in Cena.
The Warrior Princess?
Yeah.
I didn't like that show either.
Really? You didn't like Warrior?
It was campy.
Who did I marry, y'all?
The greatest man who ever lived.
I mean, that might be true, but you do come down just a couple notches because you didn't watch Xena. Did you watch Conan the Barbarian?
Yes, I did watch it. That's how I knew I didn't like it. Well, I've only watched the movie. I didn't even know if was there a TV show of Conan.
I think you need to be like exiled from Gen X because
that's fine. I never fit in anyways. I'm always better than everybody else. You can either follow the herd or you can lead the herd.
Well, I'm the one leading, so I don't know what you're doing.
I'm marching, beating my own drum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've always told you, the right way, the wrong way, and Heath's way.
And then we had this discussion before.
Uh-huh.
But Evil Dead was another good one, I thought. No?
I didn't like Shaun of the Dead either.
Oh!
That was campy.
I freaking love Shaun of the Dead, and that actor is really good too. I watched a lot of his movies. I thought they were really good. But again, Shaun of the Dead is my sense of humor. Now, that's the kind of like gory movie I can get into. But Shaun of the Dead was so good. And Evil Dead, I like that. Again, I like that type. I guess I like campy humor.
Uh-huh. But then also...
And I like British stuff. So Shaun of the Dead.
I love British humor.
That's very British humor.
But I was certain ones like I loved Mr. Bean. I like Keeping Up Appearances. I like the what was the other one? There was another one around that time.
Which is funny because to me, I always considered Mr. Bean very campy.
I know that's why.
I didn't care for Mr. Bean.
And also one of my favorite shows also was Red Green, the Red Green Show. Not just total camp. It's straight corny.
Yeah.
So I'm just straight conundrum.
Mm-hmm. Renee said, well, heck, now that you remind me, I have 3 other email accounts, but I never checked those. Oh, no.
Like I said, those are the ones you use for when you need Wi-Fi at the restaurant. Mm-hmm.
Renee said she's 25 minutes away. Boyfriend offered to get her card when he got done working, but that was at 2.
Uh-huh. I already sold out by then.
Renee said, also, I have a flat copper griddle that says if it gets stained, make a paste with baking soda, let it sit, and stains come off. There
nice.
You go.
That's awesome. That was so good. I want some more, though.
What, the coleslaw?
All of it.
Oh. And then I see Marie is here. Hey, Marie. She goes, howdy ho, neighbors. How are you doing?
I like that show, too, actually.
What?
Home Improvement.
Oh.
When she said howdy ho, it reminded me of that was the neighbor's greeting.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wilson. I really like that show.
Carrie said, the last extra job I did, they had a huge cast iron skillet that was rusted. I'm going to fix it soon with some vinegar, water, and soak it and scrub it good, and then oil it. Oh, good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if you know how to save a cast iron, you can find some rusted ones really cheap.
Don't we still have some mini ones in the fridge, in the garage? One of the box locks you got?
Mm-hmm.
We're just lazy and didn't want to mess with them.
Mm-hmm. Marie said, other awesome movies that are campy, Tremors 1 through 4. Yes, and I love Tremors. And what was the other one? Jeepers Creepers. Does anybody remember that movie?
I never saw that.
I think that is a little gory, but for some reason, I really liked it.
You know what though? Why can't stack that?
Y'all ever have like a dilemma? Like, tell me who does this, where you decide when you're eating what is the best bite on your plate,
right? And
you try to save that for last. And then sometimes, like on a plate like this, it's hard to decide what is the best bite.
I've been doing that's been my dilemma every morning when I eat my breakfast, because I'm having that same sausage, my hard-boiled eggs, and I've been topping the eggs with that kefir cheese, and then I'll still have some cheddar cubes.
Oh wow!
What's it? So that I'm doing the exact same thing. What do I want to end? Do I want to end with the egg or do I want to end with the sausage? And what I really like is a piece of the sausage and a piece of the cheese together. We're actually today and tomorrow I'm having the last of the pork belly.
Oh yeah, that's right. Renee said, I didn't like Zeta either, but I've never been a fan of female warriors or even many female musicians. I'm picky on female musicians. I think it's the high pitch that bothers me, because if there's a male singer that has a high pitch,
you don't like that either.
Yeah, I tend to not like them. But I love Zeta. I love that. I like when there's like a strong female character. I get into that. I'm like, oh right, yeah, she's a freaking bad butt, you know.
That doesn't bother me, honestly. Her being the lead or whatever. To me, it's the storyline and the acting is what throws me off. It just kind of But at the same time, I'm saying that when I love pro wrestling, but there's lots and lots of pro wrestling I cannot stand.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. But here's my last bite, my vinegar.
And I thought it was really good too, having the coleslaw with this.
It was that the top of my jalapeno.
Oh, come on. I thought it was a piece of bacon.
The vinegar is like what kind of broke through a lot of the fattiness of the dish.
Tied it all together.
That was so good.
Yeah. But see, that's what makes me upset, though.
Oh?
Look how long it took us to make it, but then look how long it took us to eat it.
Yeah. We're good at eating.
Yeah.
Sean said, Simon Pegg, thank you. Was in Shot in the Dead. He's in a lot of really good stuff. Yes. The other one, what was it? Buzz?
I saw that.
Oh, I did. That had Simon Pegg in it as well. And yeah, he's been in a lot of good stuff. But I do like a lot of British shows.
I do too. There's been a couple of them we watched.
Yeah, Good Omens.
Yes, that was
Can't wait for that to come back.
The thing, that was a homeboy that was a Doctor Who.
I know, David Tennant.
I'm saying he's a good actor. I just don't like the first couple of seasons. I may like Doctor Who now.
He's really good.
But the first seasons or so you showed me, I was kind of, what?
Marie said, Heath, you are the Red Green Show.
Yes.
Love that one.
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Yes. Keep your stick on the ice. We're pulling for you.
What?
Yeah, that's a saying. If you don't find him handsome, at least you'll find me handy.
Well, that's true. I got both though. I got handsome and handy,
I think you
or handsy. Which is the right one?
That's probably me.
It's more like handsy. Definitely.
And you know, you can actually send off and join. There's an application you can join Possum Lodge. And you have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I never really watched that show.
Oh my goodness.
I was probably too busy watching Shaun of the Dead and all the really good USA Network shows.
Well, I think when I actually found that show, I think it was back then we didn't have cable. It was on PBS.
Oh. Do you need to go out, Sam?
No, he's wanting to play. That's the only reason I don't like using. I don't want to let them lick those.
No, they'll just chew these plates.
She will. I mean, he will. At least she won't. I've never seen.
No, she'll just lick it forever.
Uh-huh.
Mary T said, "British humor. It's an acquired taste for sure." Uh-huh. Oh, is it? I love British humor. I wonder if it's because I grew up. We didn't have cable growing up, so a lot of times I watched PBS.
Yes.
And they would show a lot of British shows on there.
But there's a lot of them I would change the channel on too, though.
Oh, really? Well, no, I just watch all of it because I never liked the soap operas, and it was like the choice was either soap operas or PBS. So I just watched PBS, and they would have all of the British shows in the afternoon, and so I'd watch all of that. And so maybe because I did that from a young age, I enjoy the British humor.
But the only soap opera I enjoyed was WWE.
Yeah, I've never been into soap operas. My mom liked that, but I just never.
Or
it was too cheesy, dramatic for me.
This sounds so awful to me to say this.
Oh gosh!
The first season, when it first came out, I was a huge fan of Dawson's Creek. That was straight camp, though, and that was a soap opera. And actually, you know, another one I really liked. Also, this is gonna sound so funny. I like 90210. I really did. And
you were a huge Friends fan.
Yes, I still am.
But guess how many of those shows he just listed? Dawson's Creek, 90210, and Friends that I actually watched.
None.
But
growing up, one of my favorite shows, I can still to this day sit and watch it straight through and not get tired of it. MASH. I love MASH.
Well, yeah, that's different. I guess I always felt like Dawson's Creek, 90210, and Friends was all like teenager BS.
Probably. I think when I was watching, I was a teenager though.
Yeah, I guess as a teenager, I was too old for that then.
You're too mature.
That's right.
But a lot of the shows I really enjoyed, honestly, I grew up watching them and I've just been hooked on them ever since, was the old Westerns.
Oh.
I loved Have Gun Will Travel. I kind of like Gunsmoke. I've never really liked, what is the other one? I can't remember what it's called now. Must have been really great if I can't remember it.
Right? Sean said Rowan Atkinson is Mr. Bean. He is hilarious.
Yes. But see, I like him as Bean. I don't like him in other stuff, though.
Oh, see, I've seen him in other stuff that I thought was good, but I didn't care for Mr. Bean.
A lot of that stuff was kind of silly, too, though.
Yes.
It really was.
Yeah, a lot of it I think was just too silly for me.
A lot, especially like with wrestling. I call it junk food TV. I will put it on while I'm doing other stuff. I kind of watch it in the background. It's my filler music, kind of like.
I don't know. There's quite a few times I've come in, like on your day off when I'm working, I'll come in here and you're really into the wrestling.
Well, that's usually.
And sometimes I've seen some tears going down your face.
Usually, when that happens, is right in the middle of a promo. They're starting in a new storyline, and I'm just trying to pay attention to what the guys are saying. Or the tears that you're talking about is during this probably this last year, last couple of months or whatever, when it was during the Hall of Fame when they were inducting Polly Dangerously. I grew up watching him.
Marie said campy show series Red Dwarf.
I wasn't into that.
I don't even know what that is.
It was a British.
Oh.
It was a British show. It was like a sci-fi, and like she said, straight camp. And I think that's why. That was probably right up there.
Look that up.
Yeah, you're gonna start watching it now. There was one show we watched for a while that was British. It was straight British. It was only came out from the BBC. I can't remember what it's called now. It's been a couple months ago.
Doctor Who?
No, because we were watching it. Is what I said.
Good Omens?
No, I thought that was American though. But it was another one.
What was it about?
They were renovating a house and renting it out as an
Oh,
as a
Ghost.
Oh yeah, it was Ghost. Okay.
Yeah, Ghost.
That one was really good.
They did make an American version.
Yeah, we didn't like it.
We didn't like it as well.
Yeah, they ruined it.
Oh, I would
some of the jokes didn't play well. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
The crossover didn't play well because of the British. Other countries can do things Americans can't do, and vice versa. The stuff didn't translate well, and the jokes didn't hit the same.
But The Office originated in the UK, but I like the American one better. But I think a lot of that was Steve Carell.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, that was Office.
See, I never saw that show either.
Oh.
I was busy watching other stuff.
Oh, I like The Office. Okay. Carrie said, I used to man the Dutch oven cast iron when my dad would make roux from scratch. Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
awesome.
Barely Begun said Tremors just got released on YouTube premium free movies. So I've been going through them. Always a big fan of that series.
I didn't know there was a series. I just heard there was the one movie. That's
because that's the one with Kevin Bacon, right? Or am I thinking of a different one?
I like him. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
What was the one TV show he was in for a while? I can't remember what it's called now. It was like
I don't know.
It was,
Marie said, anyone else see the show series Lex? Oh, no, I haven't heard of Lex.
No, is it Lex Luthor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it Lex Luthor? I'll have to see.
Yeah.
Sean said he loved Jeepers Creepers. Justin Long got his start in that movie. I did not know that. You don't know who Justin Long?
No,
he was the whale. Wasn't it the whale?
Who's the whale? I don't know what that is either. I'm so out of the
Now
loop.
that is a Kevin Smith movie.
Okay. And honestly, with Kevin Smith, his stuff's hit or miss for me, honestly.
Yeah, some of it is hit or miss for me.
He's got a weird sense of humor. He really does.
He does.
I did like his comic book show though, where him and his buddies were running that comic book.
That was the comic book.
Yeah.
What was it
called? Comic Book Men.
Oh, Comic Book Men. That was a good show too.
We've seen him live, haven't we, Kevin Smith?
Yeah, a couple of times. I thought he's hilarious.
Yeah. I was on a mission to see all of his movies, but some of them were like,
and then some of them we were like, never mind.
Right.
But yeah, Jeepers Creepers. I did not know Justin Long was in that. Well, it's probably
Justin
before.
Long. What is he? Who? I can't remember who he is.
You probably don't really pay attention
because like with Kevin Smith, he uses a lot of. He's kind of like Adam Sandler. He uses a lot of the same actors.
See, don't you recognize him?
Was he in Waiting?
Let's see. He might have been.
Because he looks familiar. That was a good movie, too.
Tusk. That's what it was. Not the whale, Tusk. Barbarian Dodgeball. Oh, yeah. He was in Waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Awesome movie.
That was hilarious.
I love that movie.
Which I don't know why we go out to eat at all.
Not only that, but the other one, the restaurant, the one with the guy, they took him on the ship. We watched that movie. No, it wasn't a ship. What was it? It was a private restaurant. They went and ate at.
Are you talking about the menu?
Yes.
Oh, that was Trip.
After that one, I never wanted to go out for like a month or whatever.
Well, not to a really nice restaurant.
Right.
I'm like, okay, well, when we're retired, we're wealthy. We're not going to be like that old couple y'all there with Judith Light and be like, oh, we'll spend $1,000 for this meal. No, we're not doing that.
If you've never seen it, trust me, go watch it. It is worth it. Because that is, I don't want to use the word.
If you like gore.
Yes. Well, it's not even gory. It was implied.
Oh, no, that felt very gory to me.
Okay.
Patty said Tremors was great. Yes. And Mary T said, oh my God, that tri-tip was amazing.
That's awesome.
Don't judge me. I may have licked my whiskey sauce soaked plate. That was the last best bite or lick. Ha ha ha. Hey.
Mary T, I need a favor from you though. Do me a favor. In the group, post the recipe for that cream sauce, please.
We'll compare it to ours and see. But I oftentimes will lick my plate. So don't feel judged because I will do that. He doesn't, but I will lick my plate.
I'm a little more civilized.
I'm the two of us. You're the more civilized one.
I could feel feeling the backhand coming. But anyways, I always give the dogs my plate, and then we end up with just one plate for them because of that.
Well, and then part of it is, I don't want to lose out on my fats and stuff that I put on my plate. I want to get all of it. Marie said, I don't like those super sopranos either. I love the alto singers because I can actually sing along. Oh, maybe that's what it is for me too. If they're just super sopranos, but I like Queen. I love Freddie Mercury.
But there's certain females.
I think it's just it's certain octaves that just bother me.
There's certain female singers I don't like. Like, what's her name? She's very popular. A lot of people love her. I can't. She's from Corpus or whatever.
She already died?
Yeah, she's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna
Serena.
say no, not Serena. No.
Selena.
No, older than that. She's a white girl.
Oh, she's white?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
She's an old lady. She's back like it was our parents' generation.
Oh, well, I have no idea.
Oh, take another part of me. Take another part of my whole
Are you thinking Janis Joplin?
Yes, I can't stand her voice.
Oh, I don't know. That's before my time.
Whatever. I'm only a year older than you.
You're 2. You're 2 years.
But remember, I feel like in that aspect, my parents raised me right. As far as music.
Yeah, that's true. Sean said, did you all know that Taylor Momsen played Cindy Lou Who in Jim Carrey's Grinch is the lead singer of the Pretty Reckless?
Living room minutes.
Right? Sorry,
Weekend
y'all.
minutes or whatever.
I don't know why it does that.
Was it Verizon that used to do that? You get nights and weekends?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Like all of a sudden, the Wi-Fi just says, no,
I'm taking a break.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys. Sean said Hot Fuzz. Yes. Timothy Dalton was in that one as well. I didn't know that.
That's Raylan, right?
No, that's Timothy Oliphant.
Okay, Timothy Dalton. Who's that? What is he doing?
I don't know.
He's got over here on the side of the wall here, we have our hot sauce shelf. He just all of a sudden lit up and ran over there.
Oh, that's him. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. What is he in though?
License to Kill.
No, I just moved it because
Hot Fuzz. Oh, he was in 1923. Well, we haven't seen it yet. Oh, he said Penny Dreadful. That's right. That was another good show. See, he's been lots of stuff. Brenda S says she likes the Red Green Show too. And she said Rick Green ended up doing a lot about having ADD.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Rickwood said, except Dark Shadows, Shelley, but I think it was on before you were watching TV. It was so campy and so cheap. I actually like Dark Shadows. And yes, I know it was before, but I did watch it. And, they tried to reboot it. And I still like the reboot, but I see why it didn't get, renewed.
You need to go outside, brother? Let's see. No, as soon as I get up, he runs away.
Patty said MASH is in a category all on its own. Exactly. It is.
I actually saw a meme or a little skit they put together the other day from MASH. Somebody put all of the different things, how it applies to nowadays or the last couple of years or whatever when we had the pandemic. That all applied with it.
Rickwood said, Heath, did you like Maverick?
I've never seen it. We have it on our list, but we just got other stuff to watch too. We are very bad. We will not sit down and watch a movie. It's too much of a what's the word I'm looking for? Commitment. It's a time bank and a commitment for us. We will sit down and watch an entire 13 to 20 episode series, like a whole season. No problem. We do it all in one day, one night, or whatever, and it won't bother us. But to sit down and watch a 2 to 3 hour movie, we're like, nah, I don't want to do that.
I think part of it is when it's a TV series, it really allows more in-depth story.
Yes.
And I think that's what you get into. Because a lot of times I will be like, let's watch a movie or two. And you're just like,
I have to get up and walk around sometimes too. And the commercial breaks or the end of the episode helps me do that. That's how we time it. Mm-hmm. Whereas a movie, we just have to pause it and it breaks up the monotony.
We still have to pause TV shows because there'll be like a minute left, y'all. 1 minute left, and he's like, I just can't.
Because you have a choice. You either pause it or it gets messy.
I know, but it's just like 1 minute.
I know.
And then you come back before, and they'll just be like, and that's it. Uh-huh. And you're like, oh, I paused it for one word.
I know. I hate that.
Marie said.
That's why I love it. I hate it. The same scenario on Facebook where the little thing that says read more, and it'll give you 3 words. Or 2. I'm like, well, it says read more. You could have just put it on there.
I know. The space that took up read more. And YouTube does that too. Yeah. When we're reading comments.
Yes.
It'll say read more. And then the last word was like bye or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. Marie said, I don't remember the name of the only soap opera I was ever interested in watching, but one of the characters was a witch that had a sort of possessed, bewitched ventriloquist dummy.
Ooh.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, she's gonna Google it.
That sounds so funny.
Who was the actor? Do you remember? Maybe we can narrow it down that way.
Mary T said the only soap I watch is Coronation Street. It's a British soap opera that's been on since 1960.
Oh, another one I really used to love a lot back in the day, like when it was first came out, was 21 Jump Street. I like that.
And Mary T said many actors started as kids on the show. 40 years. It's real people, all poor, that live on same street. Oh wow. That and 22Q Cat said Dark Shadows is one of my all-time favorites, but yes, very low budget. Scared me to death back then, but I think I was in the 3rd grade. I thought it was a great show.
Well, speaking of a really odd way to get scared, it messed me up for years as a kid. Was Wizard of Oz. Seriously, them damn flying monkeys messed with me.
Sean said, Being Human is a great series that has both a UK and US version. Both are really good. Okay, we haven't heard of that show.
Put that on the list.
And then Marie said, Being Human is one that I love the Brit version and didn't care as much for the US. There you go. Well, we'll have to look that up. And he said Justin Long was in Live Free or Die Hard and Galaxy Quest.
I never saw either one of those. You know, another show we really, really liked was the ones with the vampires. So what we do in the shadows.
Yeah.
We liked the American, but we didn't like the British. Remember? We tried watching it.
No, I think it was an Australian movie.
Yeah.
It was Australian, and it was the movie.
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah, I watched it, so I could see.
Yeah.
But it was it's a little much, but the TV show, which is all, I think that's a British TV
Is it
show.
British? Okay.
I mean, it's all British actors.
Well, that's true. But
And
we
it
really
is
like it.
freaking hilarious.
really
I
is.
love it.
My
What we do
favorite
in the shadows,
My
oh my
favorite
gosh.
character, I reference him all the time anyways, was the Colin Robinson.
Yes.
I reference him all the time. Or I would compare people
He'll be
to
like, oh,
that's
well, they're an energy vampire.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh my gosh. Like with Heath, energy vampires are everywhere. And but the guy, Lazos, that how you say his name? He's in some other show.
Yeah.
What was it?
I can't remember. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what it was called.
And I was like, oh my gosh, it's him. He's gonna be in it.
You know, that's when you watch too much TV or too much movies. When you're watching something new or something you haven't seen before, you're like, oh, that's so and so from Whatchamadoodle. That's so and so from that movie. That's so and so from this.
Right. Or
We
sometimes we
time.
do that all the time. We'll be watching like Fallout.
Yes.
The first episode, I'm like, oh, he looks so familiar. Pause. Oh, that's who he is, right?
Because there was one character that was in the last episode. We're like, we know him from this show, but I can't remember the name of the show. I know the character's name, so I had to Google it to find the name of the show. Remember? I was like, I couldn't remember his first name, but I knew his last name.
Yeah, Harold Finch.
Yeah.
Person of interest.
Yeah. That was a good show, too.
That was a good show.
Who was the lead in that, though?
He played Jesus in another in a movie.
Cavill?
No.
I got him mixed up. I
That
can't
was
remember
a poor man's Henry Cavill. Mary T said the whiskey sauce was pan drippings, heavy whipping cream, butter, and Scotch whiskey.
Nice.
Oh, and a splash of chocolate liqueur.
Oh, I think we should have some of that.
Yes, you read that right. I took pics. I posted in the group.
Thank
you. So the chocolate liqueur. Wow.
I think, don't we have a bottle of that up there?
I don't know.
We have to do an inventory or make a run to the liquor store.
Patty said anything with Tom Selleck.
Yeah,
My mom loved Tom Selleck.
That was a good show too.
Blood?
No. The recent one where he's the police chief.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was like Blood Brothers or something. No,
because it's like in New York. I thought, or whatever, Boston. No. Google it.
But
I did like my Magnum PI. I thought
that was the one that my mom. I remember growing up watching
Blue
that.
Bloods.
A Blue Blood. See, I had blood.
Yeah, that was a good show too.
No, not blood. But yeah, I grew up on Magnum PI.
Was it Blue Bloods?
Huh?
Google it. I can't because you have my phone.
And we're still behind a comment, so I'm trying to get caught up. Sean said Timothy Dalton was James Bond after Roger Moore.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
See, I was never that big into James Bond movies.
Right. Marie said, oh, the IT Crowd is another campy British comedy and absolutely fabulous is just that. Okay. I've heard of the IT or the It Crowd, but I haven't watched it.
I haven't either.
Rickwood said, I collected a lot of the old TV shows on DVD and tape. Someone was always taping it, and I would get copies. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Marie said, loved MASH.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do one thing, I do it very well, and then I move on. That's my favorite saying from MASH. Who was the character?
22Q Cat said, anything with Tom Selleck? Yes. And Patty said, his Jesse Stone movies I loved.
I never saw those.
I didn't see those either. Patty said, the witch melting was traumatizing in The Wizard of Oz to me. Not so much the flying monkeys.
It was the monkeys.
Right?
I didn't want to go to the zoo for years because of that. Seriously. I was traumatized.
Mary T said, 21 Jump Street shot in the warehouse at the college I worked at.
Nice.
We got to meet Johnny Depp and Michael DeLucy. Watched them shoot all night. It was so fun. Wow, awesome. I bet that was. That's so cool. She goes, he was sweet and soft-spoken. I was Team Johnny all the way at the trial last year.
Right.
He does seem like he's very soft-spoken, right? Sean said, Jim Caviezel,
yes.
Person of Interest.
Yes,
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
And Carrie said, I'm going to start out the door to go clean the church. Hope
All right,
everyone
buddy.
has a good night and great and cheesy. You too, Carrie. And he said blue blood. So
Yeah,
see,
thank
you got it. And Patty said, I'm pretty sure we are all Team Johnny, right? I didn't watch all of the trial, but I had some Facebook friends who would summarize.
Report back for you.
Right. I was like, look, I just put the cliff notes.
Right.
Mary T said it's sure time consuming filming a TV show,
Yes.
at least in 1990. They shoot the scene from the front, then shoot from the same scene from the back, then the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've
You
heard
get all
that's
the
still
angles.
kind of true nowadays. I was watching something the other day, and they were like, yeah, we have to film this, and then we had to stop and film it again from this angle, and then that angle.
So they put it all together.
Yeah, so and then also so they could see what makes the best angle for the scene. Gary said there was only one move that Timothy Dalton did for 007. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Sean said, Quickly Down Under was a great movie with Tom Selleck. I remember that. Alan Rickman
Quickly.
played the bad guy.
Oh, see, I never saw that movie.
Oh, well, anything with Alan Rickman.
Yeah. Still, the best movie he was ever in was Die Hard. That was my favorite.
Some might argue Harry Potter.
I know, but I didn't like Harry Potter, so I thought it was corny.
Give you corny. Oh.
You want another one? You got another one in there.
No, I've got the some of the I got my water and I've got this kombucha.
Oh.
Mary T said the feet shriveling up under the house of Wizard of Oz terrified me as a child. That would be terrifying, right? Oh, good. Ooh, did you hear that, y'all? How it still gives a nice little fizz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. So, what flavor Ketochow fudge am I making this week?
What flavor?
I was probably going to
chips
get
are
the
you?
semi-sweet again.
Okay.
It just seems most versatile. Do you want to do butterscotch? Do you want to pick something from the basket or have them pick? We also have red licorice.
I don't want that as. Well, maybe I do. Should I just grab the basket we set here and we let them pick?
Yeah. Sean said, I watched Salem's Lot as a kid. I went to bed with the rosary around my neck and the Bible for a month. Oh my gosh,
I've never
Sean.
seen that. I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, I don't think I have it either.
King. I love Stephen King, but the last movie I saw was this just ruined it for me. I was so mad because it was nothing like the book. I tried watching Apt Pupil, and it was just no.
Oh, so we got butterscotch,
pina colada.
Pina
I don't know if
colada,
that'll work as a fudge, but I mean, we'll go for
another
the
butterscotch, chocolate, lots of.
Not spicy, not taco, not. Well, I know we're doing a whole segment with the Will It Fudge, but some of these I just don't want as fudge. Ooh,
Red and black licorice, vanilla cream,
that would be good.
chocolate again, orange
Ooh.
mango.
That would be.
That
good.
might be good with it'd be like a chocolate covered orange.
Yeah.
We got a couple of those. Look at all those tacos you got. And black licorice.
I think there was that one. Was it last year, year before at KetoCon? I bought all of them they had. Remember?
Yeah.
Because I got some ideas to do with this, and we just never did them.
Look, yeah, you've got like 6 of
17
them.
Well, should I take some and go put them in the room?
Well, but I need this whole basket filled so that it looks good.
I know, but we could trade them. But look, another one, another taco.
Oh my gosh.
So that's 1, 2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 on the floor.
That one you already counted. Yeah, now you gotta rate it. So I'm like orange mango, pina colada, butterscotch, black licorice, or red licorice. And you put those all back. Which ones should we do, y'all? And then kind of fan it out. Okay.
Calm down.
I need votes. on which one of these 5 we should make into fudge this week.
Because also those are going back in here,
Yeah.
minus the one, so I can fan it out then. Right now I'm just clearing the playing field.
So what do you think would be good? I'm kind of voting for the orange mango. That seems kind of like a summery flavor, and I think it'll almost taste like a chocolate covered orange.
So we're not doing the red and black.
Well, no, they haven't voted yet.
Or are we just voting for them? Is what I'm saying.
Sean said birthday cake. I think we're out of birthday cake.
I can go look because I have a tote in my office, but I'm already right here. I don't want to get up.
No, one of these.
Yeah.
And he voted for orange mango. So we got 1 vote for this. And Brenda said butterscotch. So here, I'm going to put them down here.
Okay.
So we've got a vote for butterscotch. And
I thought he said orange mango.
And a vote for orange mango.
Yeah.
Patty says orange mango. So we got another vote. Mary T said orange mango with a chocolate drizzle over the top. Well, this is going to be fudge. So it's going to be chocolate fudge. All right. Rickwood says orange mango.
Winner, winner, winner.
And Twin TQ Cat says orange mango. Okay, Dustin said, what are we voting for? What flavor we should use to make the Ketochow fudge this week? So we're going to use semi-sweet chocolate. And your flavor options are pina colada, butterscotch, black licorice, red licorice, or orange mango for the fudge. And then I'll put out a little short for it as well. And I'll try to do a little bit better this week showing how to make it.
Mm-hmm. You're going to do a time lapse on it? Since you have to keep it short for a short?
No. Like I'll just show, a half cup.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, a 4th cup of the cream and blah, 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 blah.
Just a mise en place kind of like.
And Keto Simple also said orange mango. So orange mango is the winner.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, how exciting.
I will message Chris later and let him know.
Marie said orange mango or orange cream layered with vanilla cream to make an orange dreamsicle fudge.
Wait. Say it again?
Wow. Orange mango layered with vanilla cream to make an orange dreamsicle. But so what would we do? The vanilla with a...
I thought you had vanilla cream on here already.
Yeah. But would we do like this is white chocolate and this one with the chocolate and then like mix it that way?
Yeah. How would you do that?
Yeah.
Would you layer in it?
Yeah. How do I layer that?
Would you do it a deeper dish?
Yeah, because I would almost have to double the recipe, right?
Almost like the way you did the cheesecake, do it in that same dish so it's stacked.
I don't think you're going to need that high.
Well, I'm just saying, you don't have to fill it that way. It just will give you a taller.
Yeah, that's true. Keto Simple said, I've never made Ketochow fudge. I should probably make a video on how to make it. Can't have enough videos, right? It's so easy.
Well, that's why we started for a while. If we're cooking, we're filming. Because there's always rooms like they were talking about when they're filming the movies. You have B-roll. So why not have like backstock and stuff like that and ready to go?
Right. Mary T said chocolate Ketochow spitting in the creamy as we speak.
Oh,
wow, that's awesome. And she goes, but now I'm craving fudge. I mean,
that's why we make it almost
every week.
If not weekly, at least bi-weekly.
Keto Simple said white chocolate only. Oh.
Do we have any?
Oh, and Marie said both with white chocolate. Oh, really? I thought that this would be good with the chocolate because it'd be like a chocolate covered orange.
Right. Oh, I used to love those too.
What?
Well, would you get?
The chocolate covered oranges.
They were cutting little slices.
Yes.
Wedges.
But yeah, the vanilla cream, I definitely think white chocolate would work with that one.
Are you going to get some?
Well, I don't know. I feel like we're already maxed out on our budget as it is. And they're almost $7 a bag for a bag of lilies, y'all.
Do they even have it at the head, though?
Yeah, the head usually has all the different flavors.
Well, no, because they never had the butterscotch one or the peppermint.
No, they don't get the seasonal flavors, but they get the standard flavors.
So the white is standard?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's not that. I've only really paid attention to the dark and the semi-sweet.
Sean said that was the only bad thing about being in Ireland. I couldn't make Ketochow ice cream, right? That would suck. Patty said, I would think the red licorice would need white chocolate chips. That does sound like that would be good with the red, would be white. What about the black? I don't know if I'd want, I wonder if the black would end up looking like purple if you mixed it with the white.
Now we have to do that.
Ooh. Tweety Q Cat said, really, any Ketochow fudge would be delicious, I'm sure. But I couldn't quite imagine the chocolate with either of the licorices.
Okay.
Yeah, the chocolate might be a little...
much?
I think it would overpower. You know, it'd be like the fruity cereal. You wouldn't really get the flavor.
Right.
But I think I've actually had chocolate-covered licorice before. Rickwood said, you would make the vanilla first, put it in the pan, make the orange, and pour over. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying, though. For the dish we use, we need a deeper dish, though, right?
No, I think we'd still be able to fit it. Yeah, but that's what you would do? Okay.
Thank you.
Keto Simple said, oh, I might make a hot chocolate Ketochow tonight. Oh, that would be good.
See, I'm not a big fan of hot drinks. So.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't. He said, oh, next time I get the granddaughter some cuties, I might dip in chocolate.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah,
okay,
those would be good.
Cutie?
The miniature orange.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember now.
Mary T said, is your recipe available on Ketochow site, or is it your own? If so, is the recipe in the group? I know you talked about last week, but I was like, yes, it is a Ketochow recipe. I just use theirs.
Banana, right?
The banana, but it's actually linked in our Facebook group. It's tagged at the top. It's one of our pinned posts for the Ketochow link to the fudge. It's Shauna. She had linked it before because you know how she's like who got it all popularized. Keto Simple said, little higher carbs, but might be worth it. Maybe.
That sounds amazing, actually.
Marie said, to make orange dreamsicle fudge, both flavors would be made with white chocolate. Okay, so it's cream. One at a time and layered in the dish. So you have a white layer and an orange colored layer. Oh, I see. Because then that way, like a dreamsicle, you know what that is?
Yeah.
So then it would look like a dreamsicle. Well,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Is it 2 or 3 packs of the Ketochow to do it, though? Just these 2?
It'd be these 2.
Okay, that's fine.
But I need 2 packs of lilies.
I'm fine with that, too.
But then that means maybe I don't get you as many, or we have to cut something out of the budget. Is this $7 a bag of lilies?
Put a crowbar in that wallet and you can spend another $7. It'll be okay. It's not going to break us.
Well,
it's a whole $7.
Something,
no, you don't.
Yes.
We cut back on worrying about it. Is what we're going to cut out.
And this is why we had issues, because that's what you think with everything. Oh, just go ahead and buy it.
No, we're making a one $7 adjustment.
And then you're like, oh, but go ahead and get this, and go ahead and get that, and get this. Yes, you did earlier when I went over it. Yes, you did. Keto Simple said, the best Ketochow fudge I've had is the pecan sticky bun that Shauna brought. Yeah, that one is a really good one.
Do we have any more pecans, though? Because if we do it, I want to add pecans to it.
I don't even know if we have any of the pecan sticky bun.
I know. I have to check the...
Well, this is what we're making this week. Sean said, red licorice and white chocolate sounds like it would be close to red velvet cake.
Oh. Ooh. You want to put this on pause then so we can afford the other 7 and just make that like you said? Would you do that one instead?
Now you're really... Oh, when you said red velvet, Sean, that's like my favorite.
We're just putting that on pause.
Oh, we're putting it on pause?
So that way we don't have to spend the extra $7.
But everybody voted for the orange.
Well, I know, but now I'm using my executive decision here.
We're going to have red velvet.
Yeah.
So the white with the red licorice.
So what we'll do, we'll save up so we can do the other one for the horde. We'll have to fit it into the budget.
Yeah, maybe next week's budget I can squeeze in.
Because I got some specialty stuff I want this week, remember? So
I know, and that's what I mean.
a little more president. I love you. I love y'all. Thank you. Thanks for playing along, and sorry you got outvoted. I had to play my trump card.
Mary T said, "Oh yum! I have lots of pecan sticky bun I use to make my egg white cake." Ooh.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Yeah,
Dang.
but that is really good as fudge.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited now for this.
I know, right?
Thank
you, brother.
If it tastes like red velvet, it might not even make it to Tuesday.
Then I'm gonna have to go cash in all my quarters and go buy some more. Then
that's right. Go cash in your quarters so we can buy another bag. As I also got to get gas tomorrow.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, because you're barely on a quarter tank.
I know, it freaks him out.
Well, it's PTSD from when I used to drive an hour south to go to work every day. I would fill up every single day, and that was even when I was in the S10.
Yeah,
just because I wanted to make sure I made it home.
Right.
Especially nowadays because we don't have AAA anymore.
Mary T, everybody, what's your egg white cake recipe?
That's awesome. Post that in the group too, please.
Marie said, red velvet cake has always tasted like food coloring to me. Oh, maybe you need like the original where they're not using red food coloring. Because I think originally it was made with beets.
Oh, wow.
To give it the red color, before they had coloring.
Right.
I always loved it, but red velvet cake is more of a soured cake because you actually add like buttermilk, I think, or vinegar to it to sour it. And I think that's why I like it. I like sour stuff. I've played with making a keto red velvet, but before when I was playing around with a red velvet cake recipe was before I started making the kefir. Oh. I wonder if adding some kefir whey.
New thing to play with.
And using the kefir cheese in it, if that would play right. Ooh. Nice. Oh, thank you. Mary T's going to post the recipe in the group. So
that's what we're going to do. Next month's cook along, we're going to do all recipes like you're just naming off. We're going to play together and see what we come up with.
But I have to send a recipe card out.
No, you don't. We'll do that in person. We'll do that one live. It'll be a different way of doing it. We'll all everybody throw, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? All right, how has it turned out? Is that scary to you?
Yeah, that sounds scary.
That'll be a true cook along.
It wouldn't be a cook along. It would be like we're playing Chopped.
All right, never mind.
Wouldn't it? Like, okay, here's what we have to work with. Let's see.
All right.
And then nobody can cook along with us.
Oh, that's true. All right, never mind then.
Is that your foot touching mine?
Probably. Sorry, I'm touching you.
I'm saying, oh, good night, Patty.
Good night.
Patty said, off to bed. Good night, everyone. We'll probably call it here in a minute. Wow, it's almost 9, y'all. Marie said there is a naturally red cacao powder, but I haven't bought enough to make a cake with it yet. It's kind of pricey.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Probably because it's pricey. I probably just glaze right over it, right?
Well, never mind.
But that sounds like that would be fun.
That's what I used to call them remodeling stuff was the discouraging fee. If it's a job I really didn't want to do, I would make it priced up where people didn't want to hire me to do it. That's what they're doing for you with that. For you,
right.
They're pricing you out.
I don't know.
Discouraging fee.
Right. Or like some items I have for sale in my Etsy shop.
You don't really want to sell them.
So I price it really high because I'm like, oh, nobody's going to pay that for it. And it's actually worked out a couple times. I mean, it was like great because I was like, well, I got some good money for it. But then I'm sad I sold it.
Yeah, but if not, though, it's just wrapped up sitting in a box. You're not doing with it anymore.
No. Some of these I have on display in the house.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
you even have to mark it up. Well, I just got rid of part of my private collection.
I know.
That's why you're charging more for it.
I know. But yeah. Well, I guess it's kind of getting to that time. Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we got a bunch of mess.
I gotta wash these wooden plates, y'all, before they stayed really bad. Did you finish your drinks?
No.
Oh, what was it? You didn't even tell everybody what you're drinking.
I don't even remember what this one is now, honestly.
That's the cola.
Yeah. No wonder you don't want it.
I know that color. Ugh. Don't like cola.
Come on, I'll just drink. I'll put them back in the fridge and drink them again tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll call it a night. I see Renee said happy. There's the alarm. She goes, happy weekend. Don't mess up those plates. If you sneeze, they don't work anymore.
Listen to me.
One quick question, Renee. I was looking up feet. I looked up where you get foot analysis, and it brought up that one is the closest to us, called Fleet. Mm-hmm. It's a shoe store though, but they said that it's a like a machine that you step on and it does the foot analysis. So is that good? I saw that they also sell the Hokas there. And I mean it's
HSA
pricey.
For that, though?
Huh?
Can I use my HSA for that?
No, but I can get reimbursed with my work.
It's your job, okay.
Yeah, if it's considered a running shoe, they have lots of running shoes. And so
that's where I am. I'm a runner.
I know. But if you get it done, I think it's free there too. And then, you can try on the Hokas and see what you think. Okay. Before I spend,
$1 bajillion.
Yeah, I'd feel better about that.
Yeah.
Sean said good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Tweety Cat, see y'all Sunday. Mary T said my mother's Christmas tablecloth was covered in stains of Christmas past. That's how you knew it was awesome. Good.
That's an heirloom.
Dustin said, have a great night, everyone. And then Renee said, yep. I said patients there, Corpus, all the time.
Okay, that's
she
the
said,
place. Okay.
Machine no, ask for a person to do the gate.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do we need to schedule an appointment or we just show up?
Nice thing is find out what you need. Right. That's what I'm excited to see is, what he actually needs and try the different options.
Well, like I was saying, do we need to set an appointment for that or we just show up?
I think you just show up. Okay. Dustin said he wears Brooks, got them on sale for $99. Yeah. That's what these are, right? That's what Heath has is Brooks. I got them from my company last year because I get so much money every year. And so I was able to just buy them off of their website and I had to pay anything. But what I could do here is I just need the receipt after we pay for them and I'll be able to submit and probably get reimbursed.
Because she does that with my DDPY too.
Yeah, his DDPY is covered. So that's paid for by my job too. Renee said, if they don't work out, even after wearing a while, you can return to the store. Nice. Oh, she goes, once you know model, then you can find sale model online. Right. That's true too.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Renee said, yes, call to schedule. Sometimes person that does analysis might not be okay. So
so we show up, we may not be in. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, especially if we're going on a Sunday.
Yes. Or
because my work sister loves Birkenstocks. Does anybody else wear those? And they're also $100 shoes. Why are shoes so expensive?
Well, I liken it to the way I used to do with my tools, my job. You buy it once or buy it again is what I always did. I always want top shelf with that kind of stuff.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's what she says about Birkenstocks, but yet she has like 10 pairs of them.
Well, she's one of those.
Well, yeah. And I'm just like, I'm the type of person, I buy a pair of shoes and I wear them until they fall off. Right. If I don't.
You do your car, you're going to drive until the wheels fall off.
Right. And then if I don't, then it's probably because I really don't care for the shoe after I bought it. Like something about it just kind of bothers me.
Or whatever.
Huh?
They don't feel right or something.
Right. But normally the shoes I wear right now are those flip-flops that Renee told me like 2 years ago. And that's what I wear all the time.
And then you get really sad. You had one pair of them that they broke.
I know. Renee said, that's such a great perk at your job, Shelly. I mean, it really is. It's really nice because every year it auto renews. It's like another $400. The only thing is I do have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
Which kind of feels like I'm getting double taxed,
right?
Because I paid tax on the item.
Well, I mean, folks will say people complain about that too with your car.
I know. But what they do is they show it as income because they gave me that money. But it is really nice to have that. And now my HSA, my company's HSA, you have to have a certain amount in it. And then once you've reached that, anything over that gets to be invested. And I thought that once you reach that dollar amount, then you can invest the whole thing. But no, it's only what's over there. And I'm like, it's kind of silly that I can't invest all of it because I'm trying not to use the HSA mine anyways at all. And just let it be like another great investment vehicle for me because it grows tax-free. And when you take it out later, it's tax-free.
I'm going to start clearing some of this while we're talking.
So,
I'm going to go. I have a cup in the sink full of water.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect to soak these in.
Yeah. But that's just like another great investment vehicle. And what was kind of cool this week is I spoke to a financial advisor also through my company. They use Brightly, and they offered a free financial advisor. And I don't know if it's just more than one, but anyways, I set it up and I spoke to him on Wednesday and we went through some things and I was really happy with it. Apparently we're right now, if everything goes, if we stay on plan, then we're going to be like amazing at retirement. So
for the $70 chocolate.
If we stay on target now, when we retire, we can afford Lily's chocolates, like 2 or 3 bags a week. Hey, baby, do you need to go out? Renee said, healthcare employees can set up Heroes accounts with Brooks for 40% off. She goes, because better quality and they last. She goes, I can get over 400 miles out of Hoka's versus 200 to 300 in Brooks or Asics. Well, that's what I'm hoping too, is that because really the Hoka's that I was seeing online, like the ones I know Heath would like to wear, weren't that much higher than the Brooks I got him last year. So if they last longer, then that would be even better. And I mean, we get this money every year from my job, so why not get them a new pair of shoes every year? But it'd be, nice if they do hold up better. Renee said, see, those flip-flops were a little pricey, but they last. Exactly. I mean, that they have lasted really well. And I don't mind doing that. Like, I would rather have a shoe. It's a little pricey, but if it's going to last me several years, then it's worth it versus just getting some cheap pair at, I don't know where people buy shoes. Aldi? I don't know. Walmart, I guess. I don't go to Walmart. But anyways, to buy a cheap pair of like $5 flip-flops that then you're just going to have to replace in like a couple months. Your apron's on backwards.
Your apron's on backwards. I know you are, but what am I?
Oh my gosh.
You're looking at it wrong. Turn your head the other way.
Rickwood said, I have such a hard time finding any shoes to fit me. Short and wide foot, inherited from my father. That sucks. I think that's also why I like flip-flops, because I do have a wide foot. And I find that flip-flops just fit me well.
I just hate them on me because I have ugly feet.
Oh, well, that, you control that, Heath. Renee said, seems I tried to tell you this sometime before, but you told me after I bought the shoe. It was too late at that point because the shoe was already bought and their store didn't offer Hoka's. But I found out that, even if it's not in their catalog, if I get it from a store. I mean, I won't know until I submit the receipt, but supposedly I could just submit a receipt for the shoes and get reimbursed.
But live and learn.
We'll find out, but that's why I could do that this year. But online, they still don't offer Hoka's. Is like Brooks was the best shoe they had. Keto Simple said, I tell Chandra about the Brooks healthcare discount. She's a nurse. Yeah, you'll have to. 22Q Cat said, there he is. Missed him on your ward report this past week. No squeaky toys. Hey, Shauna. She just popped in for a moment while she's at her retreat.
Hey,
I know.
Talking about you.
The dogs were quiet this past week, but I did get a little video of him today. So he will be on next week's ward report. He'll be in his silly self. She goes, but see, this time you asked me for the info. Well, right, because
we remember what you told us last time.
Yes.
So we're revisiting it. It's
right.
It's like a comedy. It's a callback.
Oh my gosh.
You are a resident guru, so we're tapping into that knowledge.
Oh, that sucks, because Rickwood says my bounce is bad, so I have to have steady shoes.
Aww,
just hate the boot shoes that are so heavy. Yeah, right. That's not fun. Oh. Renee said, so tell him his therapist said he requires a specialty gait analysis to justify, and if they need written, then I can do that? Wow.
Write that down. So remember.
Yeah.
Copy paste that.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Wow,
Renee.
thank you. Yeah, that's good. I'll just call my husband, his therapist. So can I schedule this appointment for a Sunday? And then they'll probably be like, oh, here's a little person. Oh, we can really get them. We'll sell them the highest price shoe we've got.
Right.
Right.
Well, remember when we went and talked to him about getting my hearing aids?
Yeah.
Like, oh, by the way, fill out this paperwork. This is for our special introductory rate, whatever, saving card or whatever. Remember? I was like, that's a get. Come on.
Yeah, because they wanted like $4,000.
Yeah. Per ear.
I know. That was just crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I had that appointment with the financial advisor. He was really cool. It's supposed to only be 30 minutes, but we went an hour.
I can see why. I talked to you for an hour.
Oh, just an hour?
Uh-huh. And then I got to reload my card. That's another $7 though, so I don't know.
That's another $7.
That's the new catchphrase. Quit! You're gonna bust it everywhere, and then we have to sweep it up.
And then it'll be Heath red licorice. We'll see what tastes better.
Oh well, no. It's after dark now.
Oh goodness. But yeah. So I thought it was really good. We, he showed me. I had a lot of this stuff filled in the app that they use all through my company, all for free. But he was really good, and he didn't give like advice. Like he wasn't trying to sell any products, because they said that's one thing you want to watch out for on financial advisors is make sure they're not hooked on a commission. So he's not commissioned.
You really want to learn by this book,
right?
Oh, by the way, I wrote.
No, they'll try to push you to their personal stocks or ETFs or index funds that they, But no, they didn't do that. And in fact, he looked at my 401k and he was like, oh yeah, you've got a really good mix, there. And I mean, I have mostly Vanguard in my 401k. I have a couple like dividend stocks and stuff, but most of it's in Vanguard because the fees are so low. And so he was like pretty impressed with that. And then of course telling me some stuff I already knew. He's like, oh well, yeah, look at that low expense ratio on Vanguard. He goes, that's why Vanguard's so awesome, because they do have such low expenses. And I'm like, yeah, that's also it. Like, I already know this dude. I already read the book by John Bogle. But anyway, I didn't read, I listened. But yeah, it was really nice. But then I also learned through Heath's SoFi. I say it's Heath, it's us, but his SoFi bank account also offers free financial advisor. and I think it's like 1 or 2 meetings with them. Well, I was watching this one guy, Brendan. He has a YouTube about finances, and he did a comparison with SoFi versus another bank, and he was doing just SoFi in general. He's like, okay, I've used them now for like 60 days, so he gave like all the reviews. I said I've been really happy with SoFi. I use the banking, the savings, which is banking, and the investment, and I've been real happy with all of it.
Didn't I send you a thing? My company sent me the other day. I thought I sent you a screenshot of it and put the marker on there so we could pull it and read it later. There was some investing stuff too for my job.
Where they invite you to a meeting.
Yes.
But yeah, so I was really impressed with SoFi, and when I was watching his video, he said they offer free financial advisors, and he looked into it. They're not commission based. They don't have any type of pay benefit from like SoFi. Like they're not gonna, you need to put your money in this, this, and this. And then I commented on his video when he just replied today, and he was like, he just has finished. He finished the first consultation, and he did a 30-minute follow-up one with the financial advisor, and he said both of them went fantastic. He was really impressed with them. He said, in fact, he has where in 6 months he's going to follow up with them again.
Awesome.
I was like, wow, that's great. So yeah, I'm really impressed with SoFi. And if you're interested in a SoFi account, they do have good interest rates. So the checking is 0.5%, which isn't that great. But I know like my checking, Capital One, is only 0.1%. Lame. But then the savings account is 4.6%. You just have to have a direct deposit, but it's 4.6%. And if you're interested, send me an email or HungryHeath@gmail.com. And because I have a referral link, and you'll get an extra $25 deposited to your account if you use our referral link. She said, talking about your reimbursement. I could see, I don't know if that'll, about saying that the therapist recommended.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that will do it so much, but I'll see. We'll see. I submit it and then just see what they say. Yeah. Shauna said she's working on her 2023 low carb cruise album.
Awesome.
Bud. Renee said, well, we know chatting with Shelly by phone was a chargeable service, sir. Can you afford an hour, Heath?
I had to drive an hour to meet her. And then she was late.
So, I mean, that's what you got to pay. And to ETQ Cat, I don't think we've heard the end of these $7 Lily chips. Lynn, do you feel me, though? Am I out of line? Let me know, Lynn. Because I know she's frugal like me. Rickwood said, time for me to take the dogs out, go to bed. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Rickwood. Oh, she said, lilies were on sale at Aldi in my area? I've never seen lilies at Aldi. Or do you mean the plants? Yeah, that they did show the plants. Okay. I bet that's what she means.
That'll make awful.
Yeah,
awful
wait, what? Aldi has lilies?
That'll be awful.
I've never seen that because I always check, like all of their chocolate chips because I'm just like,
just in case.
Maybe they'll have an off-brand that will be sugar-free, and I keep looking because, they do have some keto stuff.
One day.
But I bet she means the lily plant because I was watching Grocery Lady and she's like, what's new at Aldi? I like watching those. And I just watched that today. And yeah, they had lilies, the plant. But I can't, I ain't going to be buying them. Plant and myself, I just don't think I could do it, y'all. But I did see they have some cute stuff. So I'm excited to see what my Aldi has that when I go tomorrow.
Right.
So I'm going to hit Kroger, hit the gas, hit Aldi, run into H-E-B for the $7 Lily's chips. To ATQ Cat, I'm with you, Shelly. Not the budget. You don't get it. Them's the rules, Heath. Sorry.
Until it's something she wants, and then all of a sudden we have plenty of room in the budget.
Oh, really? No, sir. Because earlier you were like, buy the skeleton. I'm like, I am not going to spend $300.
But you're going to love it once you have it.
But no, it was not in the budget right now, and so I did not get it.
Like Joe told us, when it's on sale is when you're supposed to buy it.
It's not on sale.
It was on sale, but you didn't jump on it fast enough. That's why it's sold out. That's why we can't buy it now.
By your math, that everything is on sale.
Exactly. Now you're learning.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you. You graduated.
Lynn says, you'll thank us when you go to retire and you're rich.
It's going to be so great to have suffered until then.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Done without.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're done without as you're drinking a Rockstar energy drink after your Zevia, after this delicious dinner, after you are still getting your fudge.
Maybe.
Where is this you're doing without here? You're suffering so much.
I know. Thank you for agreeing with me.
No, I asked, where is this?
Do I have the fudge yet?
Yeah, it's in the fridge right now.
There's maybe 2 pieces left.
Well, that's fudge.
I'm not crying on camera for you. Just stop.
Because we're right. Renee said, but Shelly, you did say the skelly was like $400 or $500 last year. I mean, I did. I know, but
it'd be awesome if we owned that, though. And like I've always told you, how can we have our stuff at somebody else's house? I don't understand. That's why we have to go get it.
But
That's the rules.
Also, I have to budget ahead, and we can afford it if I can get it. I can budget in the future. So now that I know they're going to have a skeleton dog, then I can budget the $200 for that dog in the future. I can just like since they sold out now, every paycheck I could put like $25 towards the dog skeleton, and then I'll have it. Back, though? Then that's $200 in savings.
Then we put that towards chocolate.
Yes. See what it is? Renee said Klarna. No.
That's why I should have never even sent you the message. Then would have avoided the whole thing.
Oh gosh. No, I don't want to. I'm trying that, and I told him this is what I'm going to do even at Halloween. Anything I spend, I have to at the same not only afford to pay for it all in cash, but also put that same amount into the savings account. So if I get the dog and the dog is $200, not only do I have to pay cash for it, then I have to take the $200 and put that in savings. That's my reward for getting that I'm also putting, because otherwise if I can't do that, then I can't afford it.
Okay. Now all I heard was we need to move.
Where are we moving to?
I don't know, because we're not being good Americans. We're not going in debt like we're supposed to. That's the American way.
It might be the American way since the majority of people are in debt. But you know what?
What?
But what's scary is, and that's what they're saying, is in the next 10 to 15 years, as people are retiring, a lot of them don't have enough to last a retirement.
I know. I'm just playing.
And I don't want to be that way. You know, I want, when we retire, I want us to have fun doing all kinds of stuff and not worry about money.
But I'm already wanting to have fun now, though.
And you are having fun now.
Moderately having fun. We could
y'all
have more
froze
fun.
Briefly like this.
Oh, good. What? You making an ugly face at me, like, oh.
I am.
Listen to that,
Renee. I am making that face like.
She always has the best, what do you call it? Not opportunity, best look in finding pictures of us like that. She always like lands on it just right.
But yeah, as you can see, Heath is really neglected and suffering.
I'm telling
When
you.
we are planning a road trip next year.
I know it's a year from now. We have between now and then to do stuff, though.
We just went to Austin. And did you have fun in Austin?
Kinda. We have to go back. I don't know for sure.
And did you feel like you were neglected?
A little bit. We could have done more.
I am so going to hurt you so many ways. 22Q Cat said, I think we may need another month of financial classes on Sundays for Heath. Just messing with you.
Does it look like I pay attention anyways? That's why I'm telling you, I'm so broke I can't even afford to pay attention.
Oh, she said when you're slamming the hand on the counter, it's making it freeze.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She said, looks like Heath is yelling at her and she's got a sad face. Probably. I should screenshot that and say, yeah, that's what it does look like I'm about to cry.
That's what I'm saying. Use that as your next
I should as the thumbnail
next
for
week.
my warden report.
Do it. Say where did we go wrong? Do it, I dare you.
Okay.
Double dog dare you.
Where did we go wrong?
And if that's not clickbait, I don't know what it is.
Oh, she said, it's the freeze happened as he slammed his hand and her face. Oh, I see what you mean. See, your hand got slammed.
Yeah.
And it looks like you were putting down the law.
Right.
Roar. And I went, oh.
Like Shrek or whatever.
Renee said, no more shopping for Shelly. Right. That's what he said. No more shopping. And I went, oh.
No more Halloween.
Shauna said, got distracted, but I'm liking SoFi too. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Shauna.
What I really like to, I don't know if it's SoFi that does it or my job doing it, because I get paid usually on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it is SoFi.
Okay.
So they will pay you up to 2 days earlier than your payday. So he always gets his check Wednesday evening now.
That's
which
awesome.
is kind of nice.
Yeah.
But usually,
and I love it too. I know it's not really that big a deal, but it is to me. We are alternating paydays.
It is so
now
nice.
we get paid every Friday now.
It is really nice. I don't know why, but I feel like it helps me budget better.
Because we're both paid bi-weekly, but at least they're alternating.
Right.
That's awesome.
But it just helps me plan better, because I'd be like, okay, this week, all right, this is going to be for next week, that kind of thing.
We're paying this off of her check. We're paying this off of my check.
Right,
like that. Because they'll even tell me when I do go to the store, she'll straight tell me, all right, we'll use this card this week.
Right, because I try to do a zero budget.
Yeah.
Zero balancing budget is how I try to do it. And so I'll be like, no, that accounts at zero till payday. So now you gotta.
No, that's fine. I don't mind doing that.
And they do. SoFi also offers overdraft for free. So that's one of those things. Like if it's oh, okay, we got to get gas or something kind of unexpected, then it's well, at least there's the backup savings there. I guess it's kind of an emergency fund to me, not really, but it's just a little backup. It's my cushion.
Well, it's nice too is we don't drive every day, so that helps.
Yes, that helps tremendously, because I think I basically only fill up once a month.
Yeah. And
then 22Q Cat said, it's past Heath's curfew. We better shut up.
No, I'm good. Actually, I'm wired.
I know.
And I didn't even get a nap today.
Wow. Shauna said, my direct deposit should be starting next pay period, too. Nice. Oh, how nice.
Remove that before I start clapping. I don't want to bump anything.
But yeah, that's it. It is really handy, him getting paid early. Because I don't know why. A lot. I think it's just because then on Thursdays, and I'm trying to do it more automatic. That was one thing the financial advisor is like, well, do you have your savings automatically set up? And I was like, not really, but I'm really good at going in and manually doing it every time. I don't know. Maybe I'm a control freak, and I like that control.
You want to make sure it's done.
Right. And I think it's also that sometimes I adjust it because I said, well, sometimes like we work overtime or whatever. Sometimes the paychecks are a little different. So if it's a little more than I expected, then I just do that as part of the, like if, he gets an extra, like when he got the
bonus.
Well, yeah, the profit sharing,
yes,
which was totally unexpected. I just took it and moved it directly into savings. And so, I just try to do things like that. And I was like, no, I don't really. And so I try to do the automatic a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
Yeah, you're too control freak on it. But
probably too much of a control freak. But I was just like, I mean, I get what he's saying because if you automatically save, then you're less apt to look at your account and say, ooh, I have this much to spend. But see, that's not my problem. I don't do that. I don't go, ooh, I see that balance in there. I got to spend it. I'm just like, okay, this is what is for this bill or that bill. And so like, as soon as you get, you got paid on Wednesday, Thursday, I was going through and doing all of that.
It's almost a game to you to see what the savings can get to. Like, what's your high score?
I know. Renee said, nah, he got his quiet while he ate and Shelly talked. That's true. 20 Tiki Cat said, Heath's wired tonight?
Yeah.
Cool. Marathon night in the Horde.
Let's go.
Okay, maybe not. Renee said, well, we already knew Shelly is a dominatrix.
Whoa. We did?
No, I'm not a dominatrix.
No, she's not.
And she has MS yawns, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is uncontrollable. Those are always going to happen.
But no. Why does the control freak? I mean, I know it's weird. I am very controlling in that, and I probably do give off like a dom vibe, but I'm really not. Except when it comes to money, I gotta control that, and maybe that's what aggravates Heath sometimes is because I'm so tight with it. I'm like the typical, where you hear like, oh, the dad's always watching the thermostat, I'm that person.
Yes.
I'm like, no.
I bumped it down too early the other day. She's like, what are you doing? 7 demerits.
I'm like, you were not supposed to turn it that low.
She's like, oh my goodness, it's cold in here.
Did you turn it down tonight?
I bumped it once. Well, you know what I didn't do though? I didn't turn our bed
I
on.
did.
You turn our bed on? Okay.
Yeah.
I came straight in there and started setting up. I'm going to be even worse tomorrow because I don't have an hour cushion. I only have a 30-minute cushion. I go off at 5:30, we go down to 6:30.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying tomorrow night we're not though. We're going at 6.
Renee said, yes, shopping with Heath is hilarious when he finds something good and wants to buy 5 of them and mom says no.
No. Do not recommend.
And
she likes going with us just for the comedy relief.
It is a comedy. Because you never know. Like if she just went shopping with me, it'd be boring. But
I am the life of the party.
Oh, you are. Because he'll be like, ooh, I want this. Ooh, I want that. And I'm like, but that's not on the list. Well, it is now.
Exactly.
And then he'll just do this. Throw it in the cart.
Yep.
And
that's
I'm like,
how the game works.
And I'm like, no, it's not.
That's fine. I'll come out tomorrow and get it then.
I think that's why I like grocery shopping on Saturdays.
I know you do.
Because then it's not constantly.
You don't have to take your kid to work with you.
Exactly.
She looks at all the other parents in the store and goes, look, I'll leave my kid at home. You need to leave your kid at home too.
I know. But I'm like, but mine's usually louder. Mine's crying louder than yours.
And I can't spank mine in public.
Well, I mean, I could.
I just won't ever let me ride on the little train.
I let you, but the last time they made us leave the store. Renee said, I'm the life of the shopping trips. Laughed my ass off. And she goes, life of the party, I mean, in shopping trips. Right. I mean, it's just so much fun. He's just so entertaining.
I'm just a party waiting to happen.
That's what you told me when we first met.
Has it been wrong?
Are you okay?
A little bit.
That was a bit of a stutter.
That's so. You
Yeah.
don't have to laugh that hard. Come on.
It's just cute, like you're nervous.
Maybe.
All right. Well, Renee said, that's what she said.
It is after dark.
You've been in after dark mode for 30 minutes.
Well, things happen.
All right. We'll call it a night.
Yeah, actually, we kind of slacked a little bit last week because we have a bigger box this week for the recycling, so I let it fill up before I took it out to the street.
Okay.
It's still I still got to run it. It's full now, so now I
Okay.
got to run it off to the street. I didn't do that last week. What I'm saying. What?
Renee said, and Shelly said, "Ass." I mean, so naughty.
It's time to be mature. Get your mind out of the gutter.
What?
Exactly.
I'm so confused.
All
right.
What she's picking up on? That's like, just take the high road. Just be mature about it.
Because I cussed?
No. I'm saying the fact she had to call it out and laugh about it like a little giggle and a little kid.
Well, because I normally don't on the lives.
You do more than you actually want to admit.
No. We keep this very
civil
PG-13. And she goes, no mas dinero. You want to be mature? I know. Like he's one to say something, right?
That's why I tell you. Do as I say, not as I do.
Shauna said, good night, everyone. Good night, Shauna. I'm glad you were able to pop in.
Fun at your little trip.
All right, let's call it a night.
Right. We gotta do the song goodbye still.
Yeah, we're. What is this? The third time we're saying goodnight?
Well, because Renee,
I misread that. Oh,
what now?
I misread it. I think she said.
Oh, imagine that.
You want me? Oh, you want me? You want Renee to be mature?
Yes.
I guess I did misread that. Sorry. Yeah, you want her to be mature.
Am I setting the bar too high then?
Renee.
Am I expecting too much? I've seen her do it.
Okay.
She's actually led by example with doing that.
Yeah.
I know it hurt her, but still, she can't do it. She was cringing the whole time.
And then Lynn said, night all for real this time, okay? So it's for real.
All right, man. I'll call you in a little bit.
All right. And Renee's laughing her ass off.
Y'all are too much.
All right. Good night. Good night. Good night. See all the channel members tomorrow. 6 p.m. Central. Bye, y'all. Good night.
Come ready to cook.
Come ready to cook. For reals, for reals, for reals.
Good night. Love you all. Thank you.
Love you.